This is a... Wait, I started the wrong video game. Hi, Envy. Can I help you? Oh shit, I just realized I need to get water. While the ad break starts, let me get water. Alright, welcome back everyone to welcome back everyone to Ace Attorney Investigations. Sorry I'm a little bit late. I was busy on Monday. But now that that's all settled, let's get back into it. Alright, where did we last leave off? We were talking about how Oh, right, the gift shop. We were talking. We had to look at the gift shop. Okay. I wonder. I don't know. I feel like she's. Miss Meal. Oh yeah, she's Chamomile. What's up? I need you to come with me so I can search the shop. Go on ahead without me. I'll catch up with you later. Hello? No, please don't. Glasses must have been broken by the turbulence. Wait. Was it broken already? There's glass here. I feel like her sleeping is a facade. Yeah, see? Yeah, no, I feel like her nodding off, quote-unquote, is, fake. Bring me some evidence, okay. Don't number the birds before... Don't number the birds! Don't count your chickens before they hatch! Okay, I mean, I think we've investigated everything before going on, so let's go on. Oh, she's already with us, nice. So this is an in-flight shop. Quite a mess. This is a shop? It looks like a room. I guess I'll have to clean things up then. Hold on. Yeah. Oh, thank goodness. I hate cleaning so much. Ooh, piggy bank was left at the crime scene. There's a very good chance the killer had paid this place a visit. So let's do. Hey, Eerie Coffee. How are you? I hope you're doing well. How have you been? How's your weekend? I hope it went well. Did you go to TwitchCon? If not, that's okay. I heard. If so, then I hope you had fun there. Nothing's on display. I wonder if this broken mini captain's hat. Wait, can I fit the mini captain hat with the murder weapon? Yeah, I knew it. Haven't gone to a con in years. Oh, I've never been to one. So I wonder if the hat fits. Remove them. That the killer broke the glass to get at it? Yeah, probably. Most likely. Don't tell me you don't know what things were in this shop. I used to go a lot. Also worked at them. Ooh. Honestly, that sounds fun and tedious at the same time. Just making sure that people don't go rabble-rousing, right? Gaming Mall 6666, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Nappers Condo. I hope you have a great nap, y'all. Alright, so we have to... Sorry. I just got stun locked for a second there. I was weapons check, so I had to poo-poo unsafe props. Oh. Weapons check. Sounds cool. I mean, out of context, that sounds cool. But I'm sure you just like look in their bag. Did you bring anything? Nah. Okay, go in. Did you? What? It was like. Got all the costumes and amazing props. Oh. Oh, that's so cool. So, what was like the most interesting one that you found? Or like, I guess not interesting. Like, which one did you have to remove? Oh, they only come to my booth. They have props. Bottom shelf, they have the cute one. The middle shelf is the realistic one. Oh, someone brought in a real human skull? What the fu- What? That's so crazy. Huh? I was like, I don't think that's legal. I don't think that's legal either. The GoU Airlines related book one just shows curious history of GoU Airlines. Okay, so that's just everything about GoU or Yugo. I don't put it in the car. I should have fat flagged the police. Wait, how do you know it's a real skull though? Eureka! But it was like a medical teaching thing. Oh. The killer had broke the glass to get at the Captain Ugo Bank. It was real. Holy shit. There should be shards of glass inside the case itself. Exactly. Maybe during the turbulence it fell out. There's not a single piece of glass inside this display case. Exactly. I have really good fake medical skulls at home. Oh, and so you just like straight up knew it's real. From turbulence and right through the glass. Exactly. Just so much glass all over the floor. Okay, I'm willing to bet that this hat was knocked off its head at the time too. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Miles. Leave that so disrespectful to death. Yeah, holy moly. Oh my god, chamomile. But yeah, there you go. That I was about to say that. I think that answered both my questions. I asked like, what's the most interesting one, and like, and I think my follow-up question would have been, did you find anything that they shouldn't have brought? And you know what? That answered both of my questions. Pagan Man has the murder weapon. Wait, what? It's not the real murder weapon? At this point, that's a very real possibility. Huh. They broke glass by accident. Maybe... Miss Rhoda? The metal swords, that we look at them and say, what the fuck are you thinking? They're probably like, we want it to be as real as possible. and there's like, real versus actually bringing a deadly weapon. Rhoda Tenero. Is that a T name? Rhoda Tenero? Because her name is Chamomile, which is basically chamomile. T. So I'm wondering. Wait, this guy's name is Acby Hicks. Never mind. I was thinking of the hospital in the Ace Attorney series, which is now called Hicksville Clinic, I think. I forgot what it was called. I forgot what it was called before then. Stuffed toys, just like the one Miss Meal holding on display. You know you want one too. No, I don't. When you're stressed. Why do I envision stuffed animal abuse when she says that? Because she's like squeezing the fuck out of this Captain Ugo, man. This is 50% off. How much is it? Company's completely original line of suitcases. This is so tacky. They're practically flying out the door. I think they fly out the door for different reasons. Wait, is that wheel red? Hold on. Can I look at this? Also, Brett, thank you for redeeming first. Oh yeah, that wheel's red. Hey, Fred. How are you? How was your weekend? There's no fooling your refined taste. What? You look like you really want to get one? No, I don't want one. It looks ugly. I never showed any interest in it to begin with. Bro, if Chamomile isn't the killer, then she's me for real, for real. She's like, she's narcoleptic. And, oh, Mango, thank you so much for the head pats. I appreciate it.
I've accidentally swallowed some water.
Thank you so much for checking in. I appreciate it. Miss Tenero designed it. Sharp, like stinky sharp cheddar, maybe. She has a really sharp tongue, but she's like falls asleep at every corner. That's just me. People not buying new luggage on planes with a duty shop at airports, really? But nothing as tacky as this. Your dad is sick and taking care of him for a while now? Oh my god, I'm sorry to hear that your dad's sick. I hope he gets better soon. Letting suitcase freely roll around has to be a safety violation. Oh, I mean, it is a safety violation. Here, I'll put it back. I'm still staring at that red wheel. Can I look at it again? No, I can't. I think I can connect these two, right? Yeah, I knew it. And thank you so much for taking in, Brett. Tell me, Miss Meal, don't you think there's something strange about these suitcases? Well, there's red. There's one of the wheels that are red. I want to point out that the wheel, that wheel is red, please. These suitcases are lined up a bit too prim and proper. Yeah, and they take after their creator. That's not what. Yeah, that's not what we mean. This case is one is undisturbed on purpose. Oh, they really are quite hideous. Come on, game. Let me point it out. What's this? I spotted something that's not quite right. Oh wow. What's so unusual about this suitcase? This wheel is red. As in, there are no stoppers in place. Oh, I mean, that too. One would think that the turbulence would have sent it flying. And so it's very likely that the suitcase was placed here after we hit that turbulence. Exactly. Let's go look at it. Let's go take a look at it some more, you know? What's this? It's covered in grape juice, not wine. We don't talk about wine here, just murder. We can't have murder here now, can we? I mean, we can't talk about wine here, can we? We can talk about murder, but not wine. It's blood. Mordor. Stop title of murder after all. Investigation complete. Wow. So explain this to me. What does this case have to do with the murder? That means it means he was murdered here in some manner. Such as to move something, perhaps? Aren't you just talking about the cloth then? That alone is too small. A larger item would be needed to move that, what I'm thinking of. The thing I believe the killer used this suitcase to transport is the body!
Take that!
Oh. Sounds like a dead body, doesn't it? Okay, it said crime scene notes when I hit submit, but it is the thing that I was looking at. Bloody cloth. Alright. But in light of this, I'd say that Mr. Hicks was moved into the elevator from someplace else, which means that the murder was committed in an entirely different location. Wow! So you're saying that after moving the body into the elevator, the killer brought the suitcase in here and just left it? Exactly. What is it? Just that. I was thinking about what Miss Rhoda said about coming here for something. Oh, that's a case if it carried a dead body that easily. I want to give you a bit more time, but I'm afraid I wasn't able to convince the captain. He says that he'd appreciate it if you could wrap it up here and return to your seat. I understand, however, if I'm not allowed to complete my investigation, the crime scene may be contaminated, but by the time we land, if I must stop, then I must decide to be allowed to oversee the preservation of the two sites under your supervision, of course. I believe we can accommodate your wishes. Here to assist you in any way I can, Mr. Edgeworth. Miss Tenero, you're now the suspect. I don't think she did it, but she's now our prime suspect. Was not in the lounge, and I have enough evidence to prove myself to be innocent of any wrongdoing. And yet, regarding what Miss Meal reminded me about Miss Tenero, I can't allow my investigation to end here. Yeah, exactly. To be continued. Wow. I could have ended it then and there. Last stream. Alright. I know that once we landed, I'm supposed to let the local police take over, and thanks to Miss Tenaro and Miss Meal, I was able to preserve the crime scene. Hey Shin, how are you? Just can't shake it, I wasn't able to talk with Miss Tenaro in private. So I'm left wondering just what she was up to. Why did she do what she did? There must be a way for me to continue my investigation. How? Did you go to TwitchCon, Shin? If you didn't, that's okay. If you did, did you have fun? I hope you had a great weekend. I didn't go obviously, but it's been a weekend. That's all I'll say. Ah! Our favorite girl, Franziska von Karma. Franziska, I thought you were still in Germany. I go where I am needed, and wherever there are criminals to be caught. Franziska von Karma. She's the daughter of my mentor, Manfred von Karma. I can't afford to go to TwitchCon, me neither. She, like myself, is a prosecutor, but, like, I heard TwitchCon had a lot of shit going down. Oof. Bit of a relief if you are. Don't just try to flatter me, Miles Edgeworth. I'm placing you under arrest. What? Still recovering from moving costs? Oh. Right. Did the move go well, Shin? I hope to exact my revenge on you in a different venue, but I'll have to take what I can get. I never thought I'd see the day when a disciple of the House of Von Karma would become a criminal. Have you no shame? Saving for PAX East here in Boston? Ooh, that's closer, right? You're East Coast, so that should be closer. Yeah, movement gate all settled in finally. Let's go. That's good to hear. You waited for the victim on the first floor and then beat him to death. Do you honestly believe that I killed a man? I suppose I should reserve judgment until after I investigated this for myself. I can put you on your arrest on hold until then. That's as it should be. How have you been, Sin? Hopefully all goes well. Everything's... I wouldn't say well, but you know what? It could be worse, right? It can always be worse. I have my own creed which I must fulfill, so why don't we solve this kit together? Exactly. I have to get going. The crime scene awaits. Don't you dare leave town. Why would we leave? Detective Gumshoe. It's Dick Gumshoe. Let's go. I'm leaving in charge of this, man. Don't mess up, understand? Yay. Yes, sir. Understood. It's okay. He's getting paid his peanuts. It's personal, but at the same time, I did tweet it out, so I'll tell you the short of it. 10 years ago, around this time of year, I had attempted to take my life. Obviously, I'm fine now. Obviously, it didn't work. It's just, but it does explain, like, I've only just now realized that it explains so much that happened between 10 years ago and now, and why I've had a lot of shit happening. That's what you meant by the "It's Now Autumn" post? Yeah. Yeah. It explains it really explains everything. To recap, in autumn of 2014, I had attempted to take my life. As morbid as it is, I'm kind of impressed by my method of how I tried to take my life. I'm not gonna tell you. I'll tell you if there's enough interest, like if there's enough curiosity for it. But like, it's quite impressive. But it's obviously it's awful because I tried to take my own life. But like, looking back on it now, it's really unique. But ever since then, I've had a lot of major depressive spikes, in the fall season, throughout these 10 years, and I've only just realized it now. But, you know, it'll get better. it's gonna get better. And now that I've identified the source, or the source of all that, I can keep it in check. You know? That's it. Alright. Out of Detective Gumshoe first? Okay, fine, we'll talk to Detective Gumshoe. Initial investigation going. Ship the body off to the coroner's office? Okay, taking statements now. She was always good at quick responses. And things do get better. Even if it doesn't seem like it, it'll get better. Just gotta hang in there. When Miss Von Karma was already here barking out orders at everyone. It's kind of creepy, as though she knew there had been a murder or something, and had come in advance to await your flight's arrival. That's interesting. She already knew beforehand. I could present him some stuff. I don't... I wonder if he has anything about... No, he hasn't a clue. Okay. This item's related to the case. Forget I asked. Yeah, never mind then. Oh wait, maybe he knows about... Okay, no, he doesn't know about the picture. Back then, I'm happy I know you and keep looking forward. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy as well. I'm happy that I survived twice. And I'm happy to have known all of you. I feel like I wouldn't have been here. I mean, obviously I wouldn't have been here if I succeeded, but I'm just glad that in this journey of life I've met Joe. And I just want everyone to know that I appreciate y'all as well. Someone chasing down leads me to a certain incident. Oh, probably the Yatagarasu. Yeah, the Phantom Thief is with her whip. Although I wonder if her case has anything to do with mine. Maybe. I mean, since it's an Ace Attorney game, usually all these cases are related to each other. Alright, let's talk to... I guess we talk to the people again. Like this guy. He was in first class with me, he was shaken about by the whole affair. I did it, I made the whole flight. I'm not scared of turbulence anymore. No, prize possession. How could you just take that from the plane? It's gotten... He just stole. He just stole from the plane. Lunchland. Wait, Lunchland. Is this from game number 1? The girl? World flag. I think maybe. Maybe not. And he's gonna get one, but then I bet you Edgeworth is gonna say, you have to pay for it yourself. Okay, I guess not. What about you, man? Looking from behind, I think I've seen this man somewhere before. Oh no, it's Sophia Rocha. Oh no, it's that guy. Oh man, who's the Ace Attorney lead speaker? Salmonella. His name is, yeah, it's Salmonella from Turnabout Samurai. Oh, disgusting. I feel a wave of creative powers coming on. It's over 9,000. The cringe. Time to go to the hospital. Oh, I'm dying. I hate this. Steel Samurai is finally getting a movie. Oh. The Steel Samurai's finally getting a movie. Nice. I'm pretty sure Edgeworth is a big fan of Steel Samurai. The balance between main wings and tail wings is really something, huh? Seems that this child derives his pleasure from a different aspect. And you can stand next to me, so about that plane's wing. Leaving me out of this conversation? Okay. Let's look at this real quick, I guess. I'm gonna go overseas. Oh yeah. He doesn't have the money. He doesn't have the money to go even go on a plane. Eventual someday. A penny a day to be precise. He won't be making any trips until well after retirement. Sheesh! Okay, I think we can go now, right? Alright. He must be the captain. Prodigy prosecutor Francisco von Karma. And a few questions for you. Getting friendly with another woman. Neil's gonna be... The captain and Cammy Neil are in a relationship, I guess. Captain's a... Let's ask him. I actually would like to ask him. I guess not. We'll leave the whipped man to himself. This guy's super red, bro. Now see here. Long do you intend to hold me? It's impossible to be criminal, I told you. LeBlanc. I don't really care about you, but we'll ask you some questions, I guess. Actually, let me ask this police officer questions. One of the prosecutors on this case, so please let me through. No one is allowed to enter without Ms. Von Karma's express permission. Fluff! Thank you so much for the raid, hello! You kind of smell? Don't say that to me. I will snip your balls. Let me give you a shout out. Hello.
And then there's Chunky. He's dead.
And this place is a joke. Hello, welcome. Welcome to the Nappers Condo. Oh, I hope you have a great nap. Go. And for everyone who's new here, my name is SimVT. I'm a Dream Entity VTuber. I play a variety of games. You may call me a variety streamer. Thank you so much for checking in. Today we're playing Ace Attorney Investigations. Usually I play this on Monday, but I was busy this Monday, so we had to push it up to Wednesday. So we are currently, let me catch you up, we found a dead body in an elevator inside an airplane, and people think I did it as Miles Edgeworth, but we didn't do it. How dare. How dare. But my chat is feral with the water redeems, good luck not drowning. I mean, okay, here's my stance on constantly doing water. Going to eat now, so... Oh, you're going to eat? Thank you so much for rating with Fluff. So, I appreciate you. She's probably safe. Toaster went to eat too, but thank you. Have a good night. I hope you have a great sleep. Or I dick. Not been here enough. Welcome, welcome. I go by he, him. I am a guy. Oh, whoops. Okay, let me talk to Mr. LeBlanc. Also stuck in ads. NAR! I hear slide 2 bottles in my head. Oh, whoops. Let me, Mr. LeBlanc is an art dealer. Yeah, he's probably... Wait, I wonder if he's the killer. I wonder... The other piece of cloth. Yeah! Hey, can you talk to me about this? Is Borginian cloth? Huh. Your hat is made from the same material, I suppose. If I was so famous, orders come from over the seas for more. This place is a joke. Hello! If you need to sleep, go ahead. I thank you so much for raiding with Fluff. Fluff is a very, very nice streamer I like to watch in my downtime. Sly 2 bottles in my head. Is that... So you're talking about Sly Cooper, right? The Sly Cooper's second game? Fluffy is a bottom. Fluffy is a bottom. Yes, Fluffy is a mega bottom. Also, hello Reading Tomcat, how are you? I hope you're doing well. I hope your weekend was well. I'm sorry I didn't get to stream on Monday, but we're making up for it for today. I had a project due yesterday, so I had to do a lot of... Yeah, you are talking about Sly Cooper? Alright. I will not follow Rule 1. Which one was Rule 1 again? I don't even know my own rules. Be wholesome. Sly Cooper was dope as fuck. Right now on Steam. Oh. Nice. I freaking love... I loved watching Sly Cooper gameplay. So, you know, when you're playing it again, I'll try to watch. Fuck Rule 1. Fuck Rule 1! No! Don't fuck Rule 1. Rule 1 hasn't done anything to you. I am horny. Oh, wait. What is that emote? Just taking the attendance room for her interview and then still not come out. They didn't make my own interview much earlier quicker than her. Huh. Why is her interview the only one that's taking about so much time? Interesting. Miles Edgeworth, you were given free reign to examine the plane, weren't you? Are you testing me again? Yeah, I didn't expect that one. Before I do, you still have to clear up a few issues surrounding your own circumstances. Yep, sure. Trick those attendants with your sophisticated talking, but you can't pull the wool over my eyes. We're arguing. The scene of the crime was here in this very lounge the body was discovered. No, it's not. One time the victim was seen calling for an attendant until the body was found. The only person in this lounge the entire time was you. Miles Edgeworth! That unmistakably makes you the likeliest suspect. That's hot, better not tell me. They're throwing some serious shade at Ubisoft and package with the trailer drop for Coastal Yote. Oh really? I need to watch the trailer. I didn't realize they were throwing shade at Ubisoft. What's the way to play is one can I drop you a follow up. Aw, thank you, Gaming Law. I just got a DM from Gaming Law. Thank you. Not use vague wording. You're usually a bit more absolute. I'm a bit low energy today. Actually, I think I'm a bit higher energy right now. Has time to throw shade, but not time to make a new Sly game. Cry. Yeah, where's Sly 6? Okay, the scene of the crime was here in this very lounge the body was discovered. No, I don't think so. It doesn't make like 2 hours already at 10. Sheesh. 11 years. It has been 11 years since we lost Sly in ancient Egypt. Right.
Objection!
I knew we were speedrunning it. It appeared that you did not have all the information you needed after all. My friend, the series is done. No, Sly 4 doesn't count. I found a nice piece of evidence just before I was forced to stop investigating. Piece that proves that the body was moved from a different location. The killer used a suitcase to move the victim's body, meaning that the real scene of the crime is not this lounge at all. Now who's the one rashly jumping to conclusions? Excuse them, man? All you did was find this piece of cloth inside the suitcase. That doesn't prove that the body was moved. It could be that the killer simply chose that suitcase as a good place to hide the cloth. I expected you would come to that conclusion. However, you're stupid. It would seem I can't escape that easily. Romance. I want the romance to work. Between Sly and Carmelita. Yeah, I would too. That the killer definitely wheeled the suitcase around at some point.
Objection!
As if there's proof of that. Where's the proof that the suitcase was moved around? Where is... We're gonna use this, because footprints and something was dragged.
Take that!
To spill grape juice in front of the elevator. Yes, and I'd like you to draw your attention to that area here. Where's the evidence that proves the killer dragged the suitcase through here? Wow, this suspicious marks.
Take that!
The music is a banger, though. Wouldn't you say it looks suspiciously like tracks from two wheels? Further, there's also grape juice residue on the wheels of the suitcase. This means that the suitcase containing the victim's body definitely passed through here. I suppose this means that the killer did move the victim's body from somewhere else. I'm glad you come to your senses. Not so fast! This still doesn't put you in the clear. Not by a long shot. Oh. Argument again. Part 2 of her logic. You prepared yourself and acquired the piggy bank before the plane hit that turbulence. That's false, and I'm gonna present on that. And then you waited for the victim in the lounge where you beat him to death. Then, while you were in the elevator with the victim's body stuffed into the suitcase, the plane hit that patch of turbulence and outflew the body from within the suitcase. With no way out, you hastily put the suitcase back where you had taken it from, and pretended to be the discoverer of the body. That's not a bad bit of logic. I feel for something you thought of on the fly. Exactly. I was about to say, that's kind of like far-fetched over there. That I will show you exactly how flawed your logic is. I love it. I love it. Chat, don't you love it? Okay, in this whole Ace Attorney series, we have Phoenix Wright with his Cyclops. We have Apollo Justice with his wristband. We have Athena Sykes with her widget, like the emotion detector. And then Miles Edgeworth, logic. Chad Miles Edgeworth with logic. You prepared yourself and acquired the piggy bank before the plane hit that turbulence. No, it hasn't.
Objection!
The fact that you took this piece of evidence into account in your testimony is to be commended. Your legal prowess is certainly something to be feared. Evidence logic is essential to it. Those who would stand in the courtroom must learn to master. But what if there was a fake piece of evidence thrown into the mix? A fake? This Captain Hugo piggy bank is just such a fake. It is not. It is not the real murder weapon. Nani? The timing of when the bank was taken from the shop is important, and it was taken after the turbulence had occurred. But then what about the blood on the bank? What do you make of that? That's the fake false piece of evidence. I assume it was added after the murder when the killer fabricated this weapon. Looking at it this way, this killer basically did 3 things after the turbulence. After exiting the elevator, the killer brought the suitcase to the shop and left it there. How does it not work? I mean, we want the romance between Sly and Carmelita to have a good ending. Sly stuck in time. Carmelita has gotta find him, but still hasn't found him. Come on, we need a conclusion. The victim's wallet was planted on my personage in my pocket, to be precise. Everything was. If Carmelita ended up being in ancient Egypt with Sly, I would have taken that as a good end, added as an ending. You know, they could have ended it there, and I would have been okay with it. We didn't find anything in this lounge or in the shop that could be used as one. Could have been used or broken during the turbulence. Remaining items all tested negative for any trace of blood. Oh, nice. And your stall tactics are at an end, but it's possible that just hidden somewhere, sir. Yeah. If the criminal had wanted to hide the weapon in a safer place, I think the weapon would have been hidden in the same place as the bloody cloth. Is that because the cloth was hidden inside that suitcase? It signals to me that the killer had not prepared a more secure place to hide the evidence. I was literally just talking about Ace Attorney with my friend. I just discovered it. Oh, why does she have a whip? All prosecutors, except for Miles Edgeworth, I guess, has a gimmick. It's so good. Hey, I love it already. I'm glad that you love it. Freaking Ace Attorney is such a great game. Currently, we're on our second spin-off series, the Investigations, that came out earlier this month. We finished 5 of the original games, 5 main games. The Ace Attorney Chronicles, which is timeline prequel, a long time, 2 games, and now we're playing the Edgeworth. Isn't Edgeworth gimmick that he hate Maya Fey? He doesn't hate Maya Fey. He doesn't hate Maya. He doesn't hate Pearl. He actually kind of likes them. They're okay. Like Miles even helps out Maya. He even calls Pearl Fey Pearls, and as a nickname. No one calls Pearl Pearls unless they're really familiar. He just hates the idea of spirit mediums in general because of the DL6 incident. He's such a big boy. Which means that the real murder weapon is either still on the murderer's personage, or is still at the real crime scene.
Objection!
There's one more possibility, and that would be that the piggy bank is in fact a real weapon. What if... Okay, took the bank out from the display case before the turbulence by opening the lock on the display case door. And it was at that time the glass pane and door was broken. I say that's a perfectly reasonable line of reasoning, wouldn't you? The killer had the key to the display case. You're talking about... I'm talking about also committed another sin. She tricked the captain and granted you permission to conduct your investigation. Yes, it is a sin of lying. Speaking of which, I recall that you also wish to speak with her. Only if I can sit in on your interrogation. Okay, we're gonna interrogate Tenero. I don't think Tenero did it. And thank you so much for checking in, Fluffhead. I appreciate it. Whoops. Alright, we're gonna go inside. We're gonna talk to Miss Tenero. I don't think she did it. And thank you so much for the head pats. I don't think she did it, but it is suspicious that she gave us the go-ahead without the captain's say-so. From the flight attendant's manual is very unbecoming, you know? What were you hoping to accomplish by doing that? Can you see the history of yourself? Well, shed light on what you did. What did you do? Also, what's all this junk? That lost and found? Gold crowns, swords, and necklaces? Holy shit, they have a golden Rubik's Cube! They were carried onto it to begin with. Something tells me it's time for Go-Yu to send his metal detectors out for repairs. Okay. Who sleeps in which bunk just by looking? I'm certain that the well-kept one all time it belongs to Miss Tenero. Yeah. Gigantic mess. Woman's bed and invade her privacy. Oh! That's to yourself. Oh, whoops. I didn't realize that brought... Oh. I didn't realize that brought me in like that. Okay. Wait, what about this? What's in here? Isn't there something that you should be doing right now? But I should be asking Miss Tenero for her side of the story. But I want to look around. What's over there? I want to look. Then why don't you hurry up with the interrogation? Fine! Fine! I'll talk to her! Alright. Why did you lie about receiving Captain's permission? Yeah, exactly. Because I didn't think I would be able to get his permission? What do you mean? The Captain, he only has ears for Cammy? Ooh, so she's jealous. I spoke to the Captain a little earlier myself. He definitely seems to rather taken with Miss Meal. Top of that, I had mistakenly accused Mr. Edgeworth of being the killer. I wanted to make amends. In that case, please allow me to thank you for what you did. Aw. See, I don't think she was the bad guy. You're able to prove your innocence. But now you're on the hook. There's one more thing I'd like to ask you. You were in the in-flight shop just before the turbulence, weren't you? Please answer honestly. Why were you there? I don't think all I did was go check up on the shop like I always do. It was for work. But... You paid a visit to the room. I came back to freshen up and adjust my makeup. There isn't much else to tell. Maybe it was timing. Ask her about that thing. Okay. If you what's your if you can look at the suitcase. They designed it correct, and I think I figured something else out about it. The suitcase is the reason you went to the shop, isn't it? Uh-oh. Tell us more about it. I was interested in seeing how the suitcases I had designed were selling. I know that's a service person, I'm not supposed to care, but I really wanted to know. Oh. I'm glad to see that it was the last one there. Last one there? Wait a minute. There's only one? So you're saying that the suitcase was the last one? I think I just had chill go down my spine. The one in the shop is most definitely the last one. Currently looking at that suitcase. And you're saying you'll buy... I'm sorry, I can't. Why? I think you go with your complexion, Mr. Edgeworth. It really suits you. It's too tacky. It's hideous. My issue with the suitcases in the design is the number of them remaining. Yeah, exactly. There were 2 suitcases in the in-flight shop instead of 1. That's impossible. I'm sure there was only 1. See? When I left the shop, I'm positive there was only 1 suitcase left. Huh. I wonder if the suitcase was inside the elevator. Which one of those suitcases? What is one of those suitcases doing here? That's hers. That one is, it's mine. I've used it for a very long time now. $1,200 for 1 suitcase? Don't lie to me. For one, no one would buy a suitcase like that for $1,200. And 2, the price tag is still there.
Take that!
Why would you lie about a suitcase? She didn't like how it didn't sell, probably. The sales number made her cry bitter tears. Truth is becoming increasingly clear to me. Mr. Now, I think I understand. I know what you are trying to hide. This suitcase was originally in the in-flight shop. Now the price tag is still on the suitcase. The one can only assume it was out on the floor for sale in the shop. And the person who bought this suitcase was... It was her.
Take that!
It was you, wasn't it, Miss Gennaro? I hate to say this, but this suitcase that you designed, it hasn't sold very well, has it? Yeah. You saw how poorly this design that you poured your heart into was selling, and were deeply hurt, and that's why you wanted to make it look like it was selling by buying it yourself. Aw. The reason you went to the shop and came back here was... All I really have... Aw. My design was chosen. I thought that maybe I had finally accomplished something. Aw. I feel bad for her. That yellow paint must be made with gold. What do you... Maybe, I don't know. Seeing them there day in, day out, so I decided to buy one for every flight I worked. Buy one for every single time you worked a flight? That for $1,200? Holy shit! Here's my receipt for that purchase. Oh my god! 5:48 a.m. So she spent $1,200 per flight! They're planning to scrap the remaining ones at the end of this flight. Oh. Where are these other suitcases? They should all be down in the cargo hold. Then the suitcase the killer used could very well have come from the cargo hold. You don't think that the killer used one of my suitcases to? Yes, I do. The killer used one of your beloved suitcases to move the victim's body! Those suitcases were meant to be faithful partners to our passengers on their trips. That's all aw, I feel bad for her. Obviously, I don't think she's the killer. But it just feels bad for her. Get the cargo hold other than the elevator. The only other way is just through that door there. And then what about security? That door has no special lock installed because just to enter this room, you need a special keycard that only crew members can have access to. I told you, I think Cammy Meal did it. The culprit is someone who can enter this room, eliminating the passengers and leaving only crew members as potential suspects. Going on these wild goose chases, you're a disgrace to Von Karma name. And what do you mean by that? This case came from the cargo hold. That fact alone tells us the whole story, which is why I said the culprit must be a crew member who used their keycard. You're proposing that killer rode the elevator from the cargo hold, correct? Yes, possibility. The attendant, Miss Meal. I asked her earlier and she had this to say. In order to make the elevator go down the cargo hold, a different keycard is required? Yes, and the only person who holds that particular card is Tenero? Yes, I keep that keycard in my locker at all times. Show it to us. I don't think she has it. It's gone, right? The keycard, it's missing! Wow! Who would have thought? Pretending that your card was stolen when in fact you're just trying to hide it from us? No, I think it was actually stolen. You can tell us all about what it's like down at the station. Officer, arrest this woman! Hold it! I don't think she did it. I know that you are the lead investigator on this case, however, you know the rules, and so do I. Evidence speaks louder than words. If this is in the courtroom, that basic tenet still applies. I intend to investigate the cargo hold now. What will you do, Miles Edgeworth? I will look at the cargo hold too, I guess. Interesting. Save. Alright. Interesting. I think this way of like playing an Ace Attorney game is actually more interesting than the original Ace Attorney game. Instead of just like having us move from place to place, just like quick, just fast travel. I think I do like walking a bit better. Holy shit, there's so many of them. Playing a special model has both a super large cargo hold and an ultra luxurious first class seating. Real scene of the murder, there is certainly a high probability. Which is why we are here, correct? That says flammable on the bottom right. You can't see it because I'm there, but hold up. Ah! Now the whaler is in the way. Okay, there we go. It says flammable. I wonder what's flammable. And I wonder why anyone would put anything flammable inside a plane. But, you know. Anything that's highly flammable. Okay, let's look at this open suitcase. It's what the victim checked in. Okay. Mr. Hicks. Nothing out of the ordinary. A file. Photo of Miss Von Karma. Interesting. You then immediately began to direct the investigation. Seems to me that you were already here at this airport for some reason besides this murder. Yes, she was. Okay, well, first I want to ask you why... Wait. Where's the thing? Oh. I hate how profile on Francisca is like that. Why can't we use that as evidence? One says flammable and this one says pharmaceuticals. So it says for exorcism use only. Just what kind of operation is this airline running? It says flammable, exorcism. Holy suitcases, Mr. Edward. It's like an all-you-can-see used suitcase fair. All the leftover ones they couldn't sell. Wait, but if it's like put up like that, then how come it doesn't move during the turbulence? Yeah, you should buy one. Gumshoe. Let's see here. $1,200! I think I'll pass. Although, it definitely looks like one is missing. Yeah. Brittle substance I'm stepping on. Uh-oh, it's a bunch of glass fragments. Oh, wait, hold on. I could piece those two logic together. Broken glasses and glass shards. I think we can safely conclude that these fragments are from a pair of glasses, right? Exactly what I was thinking. I'm sure that the shards would match up perfectly with the remnants of his glasses lenses. Ergo, the victim was here, just as I suspected. That the real scene of the crime was here? Yes. Isn't that what I've been saying for a while now? Is it? I didn't know that. Bruh. My brother in Christ. Probability has skyrocketed considerably. I'll find a murder weapon. Bed sheets. When I worked as a part-time mover. Sheesh. He's waiting for me to ask about the rest of the story. I don't want to know about it, man. Okay. Wait. There we go. Capable of carrying such a large piece of the cargo. As tall as you on top of each other. 20 of you to cover the entire surface of this monstrosity. There's really no need to take that throwaway estimate seriously, detective. Okay. There's that. What about you? What do you know about this? Anything strange? I noticed a thing. Okay, what about the elevator? Yeah, wait, Normally without the special keycard, but press it anyway. Alright, keycard would make it impossible for a passenger to come down here. So how did he come down here? So what if following a very large and involved governmental level international crime? Okay. So that's why she's here. So it's decided that I should form a joint investigation with Interpol. Okay. Ah! Okay. That's why Francisca's here. Mr. Hicks was an Interpol liaison. Francisca said she had come to this airport as part of an Interpol investigation. She heard she was coming here and he followed her. It's more likely that Mr. Hicks was in actuality Interpol agent Hicks. Francisca has something explaining to do. You came to this airport to rendezvous with the victim, didn't you? What are you talking about? We found a profile detailing information about you in the victim's luggage. I suppose it was prepared for him so that he could recognize you when he landed, which makes him not Mr. Hicks, but rather Interpol Agent Hicks. Isn't that correct? I should have known you'd figure it out, Niles. But it looks like they got into him first. Dun dun dun! Agent Hicks was on the trail of a very large international smuggling ring. Aha! He went undercover to investigate this crime, and it was I who put him on this case. I was supposed to receive a call from him on his cell phone once he had landed. I never expected to receive a call about his murder instead. I see. The Agent Hicks came down here to cargo hold. Dumbass. Sorry. He came down here to check on the smuggling thing, but I think Hammy Meal killed him because he found out something. identify himself to a member of the crew, and enter the cargo hold with the person who let him in, and then he was murdered! Glass fragments and broken glasses are a testament to that, and then killer put agents into one of the spare suitcases, and then entered the elevator. The plane hit that patch of turbulence, he fell out, body, at the same time his wallet fell out of his pocket, spilling its contents everywhere. Explains why there was money scattered all over the elevator floor. And voila! Who the culprit is at the stage? I think it's Cammy Neal instead. The killer can be none other than Miss Rhoda. Definitive evidence. It was a crew member, one of them, anyone could have shipped Agent Hicks to cargo hold. What evidence do I have? Was there in his seat when we took off again at 5 a.m.? Zhang fought between 4 and 5. In-flight shop and left attendance room 5:40 a.m. Um, 6:15. Okay. But the point to keep in mind is the keycard that allows the elevator to come down here. The only person with such high-level access is Miss Rhoda Tenero. I'd say that's a pretty decisive piece of information, wouldn't you? But we still don't know where the keycard is. I'm not certain it's as simple as that. Yeah, same.
Hold it!
I think this time I just press everything. I don't think it was the captain, but plane without a pilot in the cockpit is like, what do you mean? We have autopilot. Points with prop in hand, much like Scruffy over there. Poor Gumshoe, man. And what about the other flight attendant, Miss Meal? I thought you might ask about her. But the point to keep in mind is a keycard that allows the elevator to come down here. But it's missing. Stolen from this thing. It's highly likely, it's that possibility, yes, you can come up with to call yourself a disciple of my father. We get whipped too! You're a disgrace. There's more evidence pointing to Miss Rhoda Tenero, you know? Okay. Not just the key card that gives her away. The Captain Hugo Piggyman. She was the only person with a key to open the display case. It doesn't matter the key to the display case that held the murderous bank. Hold
it!
I don't know what they want from me here.
Objection!
Oh, you don't have any proof that this is just a red herring. If you must keep on insisting that it's a fake, then what is the real murder weapon and where'd it go? You know, when we searched the entire car, but Holden came up empty-handed. What should be examined further to help us ascertain the authenticity of the weapon? The body? I think we were too quick to jump on your conclusions. Oh, you don't hear autopsy results yet. How can I not say that you made a snap judgment when you have yet to even see if the wound on Agent Hicks' head is consistent with the murder weapon? Exactly. Did you hear the results of Agent Hicks' autopsy? Stat! Go! Go, Gumshoe! Run like the wind! Do we just wait here? They're still doing the autopsy, but they already know this one thing for sure. The doc said that it's one giant bruise from beating from his shoulder down to his mid-back. Shoulder to his mid-back is a... Did something land on him? It wasn't just his head. The killer went all out and hit him multiple times, sir. Well, yeah, what does that mean? Was the wound on the victim's head consistent with the murder weapon detected? Well, they said that they were still looking into that. Okay. Poor Gumshoe. I told you already, you can't go down there. Move. The mine ain't been... Ah, this guy. Shut up, LeBlanc. You strong force. Oh. There's a matter of the key to the display case held on the murderous bank. After all, you know what? We've searched the entire cargo hold and came empty-handed. That is one giant bruise from beating from his shoulder down to his mid-back. Wow, we get a lot of information. Weapon couldn't be found in the cause of death. Oh, it's not it. The piggy bank and the cause of death? Do I connect that and say that it's not the cause of death? Okay. Allegedly, the killer struck the victim many times over, which is why there is extensive bruising over such a wide area. But what if that's not the case? What if he fell down to the middle of his back as one continuous mark, which is more suggestive of a single blow to the back? If that's the case, then the piggy bank is much too small to have caused that. Therefore, the murder weapon must be something far bigger. There you go. If you're looking for a rather large weapon, you'd think it would stick out. But what if it wasn't a large weapon? What if what if it was an environment? It's too impossibly big to be taken into consideration. Exactly. Trying to jump his way down here? Franziska. I found it. I found the real murder weapon. We didn't realize it until now, but the answer has been right in front of us this whole time! There's that pompous attitude of yours again. You should learn to drop that habit. No! No! This is my habit, and I'm sticking to it! Then you'll back yourself with evidence. We're not listening. Real murder weapon you speak of. Don't have evidence to show. Foolish fool from a foolishly foolish fool to meant to fool me. Ah, I love it when Franziska does that. It's so funny. Foolish reasoning for a foolish fool from a foolishly foolish fool meant to fool me. What do you mean by I don't have any evidence to show? Perhaps I should phrase it as that which caused Agent Hicks's death is incorporeal. Forgive me, but I do believe I have figured out what the real cause of death was. Free fall! From great height and subsequently died as a result. In other words, the real cause of death is free falling to the ground. He fell to his death? The victim has extensive bruising on the back of his head and his back. And the only rational explanation for these injuries is that he fell to his death. Wow! Who would have known? But the murder happened inside this plane. Exactly. There's some place in this place from which he could have fallen from? We just saw it. Has been right in front of us the entire time. You can't mean, yes I do. The victim fell from the top of the stairs of this very cargo hold! NANI?! Then, we're in trouble! We may have a second death on our hands, sirs! Nah, he's fine. Why are you screaming? Ah, he's fine. He's alive! There you have it, Miles Edgeworth. It's not possible that Agent Hicks fell over the railing to his death. That man is living proof of that. I suppose it's true that it's not possible, given the current circumstances. What is that supposed to? Suppose that a large piece of cargo wasn't there at the time. what would have happened then? You would have been in Borgini and Pancake for sure, sir. That moon wouldn't still be breathing. But the reality is that cargo box is there. There's no point in entertaining your wild fantasies. It may be there now, but there's no proof that it was always there. Turbulence! Ah, but there was. Ah, box that was not always there where it is now. Refueling in Zhengfa.
Take that!
You refueled in Republic Zhengfa. Yes, this flight had a short layover in Zhengfa in order to refuel, but that wasn't the only reason for the layover. We also transferred some cargo. But the box in question was only transferred onto the plane at that time. To further prove my point, let's take a look at what's next to the box in question. Wow! It's labeled Zhengfa Express! Meaning it was loaded onto the plane in Zhengfa. Wow! Now, what if the box in question was also loaded on at the same time? That the box was not here in the cargo hold during the Europe Zhengfa leg of the flight? Yes, clear drop from which Agent Hicks could have fallen to his death, entirely possible. So your theory is still far-fetched, is it? Very likely my scenario is. Will be to examine that piece of cargo in more detail. Let's look at it. I totally didn't see the Zhengfa. Keeping track of this many pieces of cargo must be very taxing on the cargo crew. He already spoken this. No matter how he pours on the puppy eyes, I have no intention of doing so. I just want to look at this. There we go. Large piece of cargo. There's tag on it, sir. Let's see. Aleph Red Statue. Never heard of it. If you can prove it wasn't here at the time of the crime, then let's get investigating. Don't ruin my position without my position. Huh? It belongs to you, my brother. That this large piece of cargo belongs to you, Mr. LeBlanc. It's shipped to find your art from Europe. Aleph Red Statue is worth 10 million cents. So $100,000? I mean, it's still expensive, but how many packets of noodles that is? I would too, you know. I feel like you keep getting better and better at seeing right through me every year. Though I grow with each revolution of the planet around the sun, I have the distinct impression he continues to madly spin in place. So, that 10 million cents, that euros or dollars? Does it really make a difference? Well, there's a chance that your cargo is related to a murder case. I was wondering if you would allow us to examine it a little bit closer. No, there'll be no touching. Oh, I don't. So you're telling me you might have been smuggling it? Has something to do with the smuggling ring? Then it's possible this fake statue was brought on board in Zhengfa. So, Mr. LeBlanc, how long have you known this fake statue? I suspect that your statue might be the target of an international smuggling ring. Would not dare. That's a certification of my cargo right here. Why didn't you say so earlier? Please show it to us at once. I can't read this. What does it say? Plain as day, cargo was put onto the plane in Europe. Agent certificate. Oh well. Never window time statue wasn't sitting there. Yeah, I want to look at the statue. Oh. Oh. It's fake. There's something wrong with this picture. We should examine it in more detail. I want to look at... Ah, it's the eyes. The eyes are not red. These eyes are awfully orange, don't you think? How do counterfeiters actually mess that up? I'm standing on that field, spinning with my arms out until I felt ill. I don't care! As I thought, this statue is a fake! Mr. LeBlanc! I allow you 2 seconds for your answer. The Alley Fred, I suppose it's your pride and joy, is it not? It's the biggest trophy on this European trip. You know how everyone possesses a statue? Trigger started 17 years ago. Sounds like this is gonna be a long story. Mr. LeBlanc, I regret to inform you, and you may have my heartfelt sympathy, but... You'll see, I'd like you to compare the eyes. I meant the eyes of the statue in front of us and the one in this photo. Statue in display in museum in Europe. Now do you see? The statue before us is a fake. He's getting blown away. Even further examination will be required. Now that we have confirmed that this is indeed a fake, there must be some sort of proof that this was brought on board in Genfa. Present you evidence that will resolve the remaining contradiction. This thing? Oh. It's the cargo thing. Canvas. The Ali Fred certificate. There's contradiction in here? What do you think? What? What do you mean? Oh wait, probably cargo from Genfa. My bad. Clear contradiction here. What are you going on about? Just a simple case of a cargo cover getting stuck under another piece of cargo. Ah, that's not possible! Yeah, you're right. Huh, it's not possible. It shouldn't be this way, but the statue's on top of the cloth. The cloth that says, Genfa. There is no way that any part of it should wind up under something from Europe. Which means that this fake statue was smuggled on board in Genfa. What about the cargo certificate? What about Agent Hicks? Why did he come down here in the middle of the flight? There's only one reason why, to secure proof of smuggling activity aboard this flight. The cargo after the plane had landed. That may be true, however, you have it backwards. Agent Hicks could have waited until after the plane had landed, but he had a reason for coming down to the cargo hold. Suppose he had found the fake at the airport. It would have been after the swap had occurred. At that time, the suspicion would naturally fall onto the statue's owner, who would have no way to prove that the statue was switched without his knowledge. Which means there is someone involved who is forging or modifying cargo certificates. Yay! We healed back. Guess the victim knew the real version of this was gonna get nabbed, huh? While this photo could be seen as nothing more than a simple souvenir, it was in fact taken to be used as a reference document later on. Agents had secured proof that smuggling had taken place, came down here to take a picture of the cargo hold, a rather empty one at that, right before the fake statue could be loaded on board. Hold missing a valuable piece of cargo would have been proof enough that all he had to do was hold the Genfa cargo crew and arrest the smuggler. Exactly, this only goes to prove my theory. If the statue was not in the cargo hold during the Genfa leg of the trip, there would have been enough height from which Agent Hicks could have fallen to his death. The statue immediately, I want to throw an examination of the floor underneath. After moving the alley for its statue out of the way, we tested the area under it with luminol, and there was a reaction! Wow! Reaction to luminol, an indication that there was blood in that spot. I would suppose it would appear that way. Culprit cleaned the blood up well. I mean, the killer did that.
Take that!
The killer used the bloody cloth I found inside the suitcase to clean up the mess. They had needed to clean up all the blood before the plane landed in Genfa. Otherwise, the cargo crew would have discovered it during the layover. Yeah. Murder happened before the plane landed in Gen Fog. If that's true, then that throws a certain person's testimony into doubt. If the murder occurred before we landed in Gen Fog, we put in doubt Miss Meal's testimony. I knew it! I knew Miss Meal... I knew Cammy Meal was the bad person. In regard to when she departed Zhengfa, I saw Mr. Hicks sitting in a seat at 5 a.m. She claims Agent Hicks was alive at the time of the service calls, but that totally contradicts the facts. Why would she lie about something like that? I think the only person who can answer that is Meal herself. Bruh. What do you mean? The only reason why anyone would lie about that would be because they did the murder. You know? I knew that sleeping face was a facade. Miss Meal. You could stop it now. About when you answered some service calls as we were departing from Zhengfa. Huh? You said that Mr. Hicks was sitting in his seat at that time. However, that is simply not possible because Mr. Hicks was dead long before that. Even before we touched down in Zhengfa. Maybe I didn't see what I thought I did. No one could make a mistake so large, Miss Meal. But I make that kind of boo-boo all the time. What? Very well, Miss Meal. If you please tell me about your alibi during the time span from just before we were about to land at 3 a.m. and 6 a.m. when the body was found. I'm a suspect, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, you are a suspect now. Oh, yeah. From 3 to 4, I was, in the flight attendance room all by my lonesome self. Oh. And from 5 to 6, I was, in the flight attendance room all by my lonesome self. Wait. She fell asleep. She's faking it! Pressing her. Ay, ay, ay. Three to 4. By your lonesome self. Was being served in first class in the lounge between the hours of 3 and 4 a.m. Run by Miss Rhoda. Then what were you doing in the attendance room? Eating and then having a most delicious dream. Sleeping's part of our job too, you know. Dude, what a bitch. From 5 to 6, I was in the flight attendance room all by my lonesome self. But you just said that at 5 you were... Yeah, no one else even popped their head in to say hi. What should I do? Should I raise an objection? Raise an objection, yes. There's a clear contradiction embedded in your testimony, huh? What are you talking about? Impossible you were alone in the attendance room the whole time from 5 to 6? There's the suitcase receipt.
Take that!
Yeah, I wonder if you can. Yeah, look at this receipt. It's for the suitcase, Mr. Narrowbot. It clearly says 540. I thought you'd have her locked up by now, but she's not the killer. You are. So that we may straighten out your complex lie. First floor in-flight shop. She went to buy a suitcase. Then she went straight to the attendance room to drop it off. And she did not see Miss Meal. Alright, at that point, I would just say arrest her. Probably nature's call, you know? That's a little too convenient to be true. And hope to die? Then get arrested. And hear me out? I would've if you didn't pretend to sleep all the time. Why are you covering for Miss Rhoda all of a sudden? Maybe you're got your eye on Miss Rhoda? What the fuck? Let her see it, can I? She did. Miles missed the innuendo. Miss Rhoda actually kind of liked. So Miss Rhoda too. Hold on. Let me just look at everything again. Oh, okay. It won't let me look at anything more about the price tag. Never mind! Okay.
Hold it!
She's already being detained for further questioning, so... In charge of the elevator keycard in the shop, you know.
Hold it!
It would be my responsibility. Passengers who may not speak English. They speak Portuguese. She's the only one on the flight who's fluent. Ah. Sorry. so you're really good at Portuguese. Processing documents in Portuguese. Portuguese. Huh. Interesting. So...
Objection!
You could be the one who forged the thing. So you're in charge of... So you're in charge of forging the documents. So you brought in Virginia for a while? That'll be your downfall. Belongs to you, doesn't it? Falsified piece of documentation with only one person. Purpose: to lead anyone to read it to believe that Mr. LeBlanc's statue was loaded in Europe. Either prepare or to process document in Borginian is you, Miss Meal. Without your participation, the smuggling of the Elite Red could not have occurred. Don't sleep while I'm pointing my finger at you. I wouldn't dream of falling asleep on you, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh my gosh, she woke up. Also, she's not smoking, guys. She's blowing bubbles. I feel like in Japanese it would have been smoking. It's just a feeling. It's exactly as you say. I was the one who signed off on that document, but you can't use that fact alone to make your allegation of smuggling stick. There's no direct correlation after all. I have a signature on a piece of paper. All you did was sign it? Suppose, and this is just a supposition. She kind of reminds me of Nami from One Piece. Her face like that.
Objection!
If you were involved in smuggling, you would have a strong motive to kill. Agent Hicks was in the middle of an investigation regarding a smuggling ring. Just when he was about to close it, and he's killed by a member of that ring. Look at that, maybe Rhoda is the smuggling ring member? After all, like me, Rhoda has access to many things on this plane for work purposes. There's some element of a setup at planes. I wasn't talking about you, I meant the killer. First it was myself, and now it's Miss Tenero who is under the microscope. Seems to me that our killer is going to great lengths to pin the crime on anyone they can. She was being set up, or that she isn't. Actually, I believe she was indeed the intended target from the very beginning. I believe the plan was to push all the blame on the crime onto her. The killer was out to frame Miss Tenero from the very beginning. Just making sure, I was just looking at everything. I'm pretty sure it's the Go-You suitcase.
Take that!
The killer could have hidden the body anywhere, and yet they chose the suitcase. Why is that? Perhaps it was to move the body up from the lower deck to the first floor. However, why go through the trouble to do so? Oh no! Oh no! Poor Captain Yugo! Look at him, he's being torn apart! Save my boy! Save my boy, Captain Yugo! The only way all of these actions make sense is if the killer had wanted to frame Miss Tenero for the murder. Miss Tenero drives a suitcase on every flight she works without fail. But should her suitcase be switched with the one containing the victim's body, that will put her in a very tight spot. Unfortunately for the killer, their ability put an end to that plan. There wasn't enough time to put the body back into the suitcase, ergo they made do with whoever was at hand, adapted their plan, and tried to frame me as I lay unconscious on the floor from the turbulence. The killer even went to hide the suitcase in the in-flight shop, and brought the piggy bank back to the elevator in order to fabricate a false weapon. A lot of work for a fruitless endeavor, wouldn't you agree? Sounds like the killer had a tough time too, huh? I mean, why did the killer need to frame someone that badly anyway? That's because of the special circumstances surrounding this particular case. Who the murder victim was. Or what to do with Agent Hicks's body. As it just so happened, there were a bunch of empty suitcases nearby. Being a skinny man, the killer thought to put his body in the suitcase and hand it off. Oh, it's me. I said it wrong. Okay. Dictated the need for the killer to frame someone? When the murder took place. When the murder took place? Scheduled to go on around that time, almost all the passengers had returned to their seats. Therefore, the killer had to choose someone who was not at their seat to frame. What? I guess that was wrong. Okay. Where? Circumstance is simply that the murder took place on a plane mid-flight. No matter which country, customs is quite strict in this day and age. No matter what you do, the chances that the body will be found is very high. Therefore, there was no choice but to frame either Miss Tenero or myself. In other words, the only one who fits within Valorant's criminal movements is not Miss Tenero or myself, but... Wait, what? Sorry. No matter what you do... Okay, I guess I get it. Yawn. And? Are you done already? I was about to fall asleep again. Oh my god. You don't have anything on me other than a whole lot of circumstantial evidence. But I have no definitive evidence. And is there a piece of evidence that's still unaccounted for? The phone?
Take that!
I don't have any actual evidence. But that's because it went missing. And still is. In the complex puzzle that is this case, there was one piece I kept getting stuck on. And that is the victim's cell phone. Francisca, can you call him? If you ever find that phone, it would lead us to the killer. fell to his death from that height, wouldn't his phone break as well? We don't know that until we try. And if you weren't worried about the phone being broken, then it should have still been on his body. Flight attendant's room. Where do you guys think it is? Maybe inside here? No? I wish it changed. I wish it changed volumes like where we were. Ring is from. Are they gonna put it in Ternero's room? It's Mr. Narrows. What if we lie and say that it was hers? In hers. Where did you find the phone? In the flight attendant's room? In Mr. Narrow's locker? Oh, why did you say it in... I said you didn't return again. Killer went to steal the key card. They conveniently stashed the cell phone in the Mr. Narrow's locker at the same time. Same way that we have zero proof that the killer did just that. I feel like we should have told, Alright. I can't offer basic conjecture at this point. Yeah, you should have said, I feel like he should have said, he found it in Cammy's, locker. And then she would have blown up saying that, no it wasn't, I put it in Tenero's locker. They must have something very incriminating on it. Oh. Oh, they... I'm not done. Lies a final piece of incriminating evidence that will point us to our killer. LG is broken with no screen, you can't even play call with this. I wonder, how exactly was Agent Hicks planning to preserve the crime scene of the smuggling? This telephone can take pictures. No shit! And mine can take photos just fine. Do you think we can use your SIM card? Swap SIM cards? Can we look at it, please? This one's all busted up. I mean, Francisca literally just said it's the same model. Outside are broken, that's for sure, but that's also reason enough to believe that the killer wasn't able to erase the data. It looks like our killer isn't very familiar with electronics. This phone still rang when I called it, meaning that only the LCD screens are broken. Possible that the photos are still there inside waiting to be accessed. All we need to do is transfer the data to my phone. Exactly! Your phone, if you will, please. Yeah! Francisca and Miles teaming up. Agent Hicks was certainly trying to obtain some evidence for his smuggling case. Exactly. Alfred's nowhere to be in sight. No meaning as a piece of evidence in this murder case, right? What about the next image? Right here, and this photo is odd. Miss 82 is still alive, so what is so wrong? Playing being different now and then. Okay, wait, what is... Virginian... The bed sheets? I'm trying to look at shadows here, chat. Do I have any evidence? Guardrail. It looks exactly the same as it does now. Alright. Skin of one of your teeth, brother. Bed sheets? This box? Is this LeBlanc's? Virginia to Zhangfa. Reason they aren't here now is they were dropped off in Zhangfa. The contents of those boxes. Unfortunately, there's no English written on them anywhere. One cluster of boxes written in Borginian. It says it is cloth in English. It appears that Agent Hicks was no ordinary investigator. He left us with a piece of evidence. Oh! I see! A striking piece that will point out who his killer is. The Borginian color on this piece of evidence will point us straight to the killer.
Take that!
Because if Tenero was the one who killed, she would have used the bed sheets. The killer used this piece of cloth to wipe up the blood they had spilled. There was one thing that bothered me this whole time. Where did it come from? And now I finally found my answer in this very photo. Cargo that was unloaded in Zhangfa had cloth written on it. In Borginian, that is. And this is where the killer grabbed a piece from to clean up the blood with. That's right. The killer was someone who could read and understand Borginian. And the only crew member that fits that description is you. Ha! That's pretty flimsy. The killer probably searched through all the boxes looking for something to use. When you're frantic, you don't care if the box is in English or Virginian. Objection! I don't agree with that, because we have bed sheets in English. No need for the killer to tear through boxes at random at all. And if the killer supposedly could not comprehend Borginian, well then, logically the killer would have opened this box first.
Take that!
Hey, it says bed sheets in English. Exactly, and bed sheets would be perfect for cleaning up blood, wouldn't you say? If I were the criminal, the bed sheets would have been exactly what I've used first. But someone used Borginian cloth first. Do you have any... The killer didn't want anyone to know that the real scene of the crime was this cargo hold, so they were afraid to leave signs that the box for the sheets had been opened. However, the Borginian cloth, well, that's a horse of a different color. Because the killer knew that it was going to be unloaded in the Republic of Zhangfa. Exactly. Oh my god, she's gonna rip Yugo. She's gonna rip Yugo apart. It'll be very easy for us to confirm if any of the boxes were resealed. All we have to do is contact the Zhangfa authorities in time. We may even find other evidence to incriminate our killer within those boxes. So what do you say, Miss Mio? Why not confess? Okay. Oh my gosh, she's being slapped. See, I knew there was something off with her. I couldn't stop it. I brought him here, he started taking pictures. I couldn't be found out. I was scared. I was in trouble. Wait! Just pretend you had nothing to do with it. Just like, what? Someone smuggled it? I had no idea. I was just told to sign this off, and I did. I didn't know that it was all fake. Or say I was threatened. I don't know. Whenever she approached the topic, she started foaming at the mouth. I mean, serious business. Yeah, I knew Tenero wouldn't be the bad person. Please take it. I would never turn down a lady's generous offer. Aw, what a gentleman. Go, you airlines are always ready to serve. Aw. I know everyone here is a big Edgeworth and Phoenix Wright fan. Hot take. Edgeworth and Tenero is a pretty good second. Because I don't know. She was very earnest, you know? It's been a while since we last met. You are Franziska von Karma, a very proud prosecutor, deserving of much respect. I was but a wretched mutt who was always losing to you. Living on a life in the name of invisible father Bill. Aww. He was a single case for 40 years as prosecutor. However, I wouldn't say he was invincible. The group on Montreal is a little more troublesome than most. The smuggling route we found this time is only one sliver of the big picture. Sounds dangerous. I believe you can take care of yourself, but if you ever need help, call me. Star Monk's invincible agent, highest successful arrest rate. Who knows, you may even run into him one day. The fight has only just begun. Man, you can be sure I pay back in full. In a good way, right? Right? Is he gonna get raised to 1 extra peanut? Extra salt to my instant noodles, please don't. That's not good for your blood pressure. Sorry, I had to take a quick drink of water. Hard to put their trump card into play, and players on the other side swore they would begin to make themselves known through the next incident. I mean, technically, the next incident was the murder in his office. I called who knows how many times earlier, but I couldn't get through. Miles, my boy. Who? Mr. Amano? Ernest or Amano? My son, he's been kidnapped. So did this happen between the airlines and Chapter 1? March 13. Hey, that's a... I think that's a day before? Wait, is Edward gonna get kidnapped too? Upon my return, I'd be thrust into a kidnapping case immediately. Check the money is all there, safe inside the suitcase. He's using the Yugo. Okay, that's funny. That guy's scary. The Proto Badger? Picture of you so when I'm not interested. I wonder if he's the kidnapper. You're not Ernest Amano. Some sort of voice modulator. A cop? No, I'm a prosecutor. I know what you're wondering. Yes, I have brought the ransom money with me. In that case, bring the money with you to the stadium. The stadium? That Proto Badger mascot though. Hey! Wait, that's the Governor symbol. Wait! It's starting to connect together. Wait, battle. Oh! Chat. Wait, hold on. Let me. This is so important, chat. Look. I wonder if I can zoom in. Look at the event schedule. It says Max Galactica versus True Garmari. Max Galactica was in game number 2. He was one of our clients. True Garmari is Trucy's family. Zach Garmari and Enigmar and it's the Grand Prix. It's the Grand Prix after our case. So it's Max Galactica versus True Garmari. And then right after that is the Gaviners. It's Clavier Gavin's concert too. Holy fuck. It's starting to tie together, chat. for me to. You don't have much of a choice here, my friend. Holy, that's massive. This game it connects the first 3 games with the second 3 games. Because I've always found a huge disconnect, right? And I hated it. That's it, go through the doors. Okay, I'm gonna use my mouse real quick because I'm gonna try to adjust something at the same time off screen. Do we want? We're gonna remove these 2. Platform icon, yes. Turbo badges, Twitch Prime, bits. Font size, we're gonna reduce it to 20. We want to reduce it like in half. Save. Can someone type real quick? I want to see how it looks now. Leave the money and go. Okay. Oh, hold on. I guess I have to re-copy the URL. Oh, whoops. Copy. Hello? I see the chat. Oh, it's tiny. Okay, let me increase it to 30 then. Save. Hiding common chat bots. It's on your head. I see it. Yeah, let me change the moderator badges, sub badges. I'll keep Turbo, Twitch. You know what? Let's keep those. If it's big enough, then we'll keep it. Okay, type it again. Also, I want to... How do I make it go from top to bottom? Hold on, let me... Chat delay. View the chatters, no. Custom HT... Theme, clean? No. Background color, text color. Add. Don't worry about it. Okay, I'm gonna make it 25 then. Save. How do I make it so that it goes from top to bottom and not bottom to top? And how do I also... How do I also, Let me look at the... Hide message, chat delay, message... Hide commands. I don't care about that. I want to make it so that the chat box goes from top, scrolls from top to bottom. Manage themes? No. Hi, Mayu! Maybe I'll make myself smaller. Actually, I could just reduce the height to 500. Like that. There we go. I still don't know how to scroll from top to bottom. Look, it's this guy. Ah! Oh no, we're gonna get bonked. I knew this guy was a bad guy. It was a trap. Oh well. I'm just here to vibe, so I'm not sitting here in the dark and silent. Aw, no worries. And then the deal. Who's that? Split police. Ah. I may faint again. Oh, we might faint again. No. Ah, we're tied up. These are all costumes. It's raining. I've been taken yeah, why were we taken hostage? Come on. Man, because of that phone call. Ernest Amano. He has some big ears. Some then Buddha ears. His only son has been kidnapped. Lance is already in his 20s, but I guess some things you never grow out of. Like fatherly love. Also, how are you, Mayu? I hope you're doing well. I hope your weekend went well. I'm unfortunately, like, you're sick. I'm sorry to hear that. Was that you making that funny sound? Who's there? Ah! Our duagonist, I think. Deuteragonist, I think it's called. Past 2 days I tried to go in today and got sent home for being sick. RIP! RIP! A kidnapper? Me? No way, I'm not into such petty crimes. No, I'm after something much, much bigger. I forgot to introduce myself. Your name is Faraday K, I think. When no other bird dares to take flight. One alone soars to shine the light of righteousness on the world's blight. And that one is me, for I am the great thief Yatagarasu. She claimed to be the Yatagarasu. Oh, but my real name is K Faraday. Call me K, okay? Good, that's settled. Thanks for revealing your identity to the prosecutor that knows that you're a thief. I have a mountain of questions for you. There's no need to get all mad and icy glary on me, you know? And there you go. I'll pay back in full later. What question should I start with? Who is this? What is with this sassy small child? Rotting in here, having tried to take care of myself. You call yourself a great thief, yet are you really a thief at all? I don't have the Yatagarasu profile. That's not Yatagarasu. I am the real genuine Yatagarasu, you know? Pure-blooded great thief. It's a little something I inherited from my predecessor. You wouldn't mind if I arrested you, then? Well, of course I'd mind. I haven't stolen anything yet. She hasn't stolen anything in front of me yet. When you're the Yatagarasu. Yeah, Yep, the most righteous of the righteous. The legendary great thief. I inherited only title only recently, she says. Had a chance to steal anything yet as the second Yatagarasu. The second Yatagarasu. I've got some big plans in the works. By the way, chat, if you don't remember, in the first chapter, we had files stolen by the Yatagarasu. So there's just no reasoning with the prosecutor. I'm not the problem here. That the Yatagarasu has no interest in stealing petty trinkets. There's only one thing I want to steal. And what would that be? I was going to have to wait until we find our way out of here. Wait, then how did you get in here? She becomes our partner in crime. She's our Maya to she's the Maya to our Phoenix Wright. I missed you. Let's get out of here. Okay. Okay. No way, I don't hear you, la la la. Okay, do you remember where you came in from? That might be our only way out. Slight miscalculation. That's a good height to make an entrance from, but I can't jump that high to make an exit. Bruh! Bruh. Okay, let me check this phone. It looks like we made it through the ordeal intact. Only there was a way for us to contact someone on the outside. That's such an old style phone, man. Is it working? Also, did you not follow me? I lost sight of you. It's okay. You don't have to worry about that, sir. I already got the boys working on that. When doing that, I sort of... let the kidnapper escape. But I'm afraid you're going to have to make do with me. Wait. Shilong Lang of Interpol. Of Interpol? Wait, so... Wait, why is an Interpol agent... Oh, wait, I thought the Interpol agent kidnapped us. Don't sweat the details. In a world of trouble. And why would you say that? Nangji says, with a pack that runs together stays together. You catch my drift? You cause quite a ruckus by running blindly into a situation and then getting caught. Well, contact the police from the very beginning. I mean, Gumshoe is police. Alright, post. We're hunting a kidnapper right now. No hands to spare. Bruh. You'll come find you eventually. My god, what a bastard. Why can't you use the boxes to climb? Hello? Or use these to climb up. So, yeah, climb on top of the lockers. Hello? You make a good thief, Mr. Edgeworth. Please don't do that. I don't want to be a thief. She's too short! To use these lockers, we need some sort of foothold. What about the boxes? Wait, there's a key. But more importantly, a key. Proto Badger, the very first Badger, Bad Badger, Blue Badger, and then Pink Badger. A vile criminal with a gun? The Proto Badger is really, really scary. You know? Even scarier than the Blue and Pink Badgers. Look at those soulless eyes, bro. 8 boxes, but 7 of them are empty, which 7 of them costumes are in use right now. The Badgers, the mascots of the police force. Police had a hand in sponsoring this theme park. Oh. Wait, they have money to sponsor a theme park, but not enough money to give Gumshoe a raise? That's fucked up. They have all the power of the state and they use it to make a theme park? Exactly! Handcuff shade, double loop, and roller coaster. Wait, that's kind of cool. Okay, first things first, I want the key. A key. She wanted to... This is definitely a key! Wow! Wow! Very astute observation, Kay. The same design, doesn't it seem forced to call this one female? That's the only difference in the fact that she's pink. Yeah, and her lips are red. See, lipstick. Wait, where's the lipstick? She doesn't have lipstick. What are you talking about? What? She has nothing to say about the giant pink ribbon, or is that too obvious? This is that blue badger I met at the main gate. Proto badger. The blue badger looks cuter. She managed to make him cuter and cuter. Okay, and then this is the vile badger, bad badger. Ah, I can't believe you would be so stereotypical when it comes to these. I think there are much cooler and cuter ones out there, right? These and Thievery need an image makeover. Good luck with that one. Became popular with women. My nemesis. What? Bad writing is ain't that nothing but bad news for someone like me. I'm wandering around this Spartan, bruh. K's quite the character. Okay, I think that's it in this area. Ah! I almost connected two thoughts, two random thoughts. Wait, what? The key doesn't. Nah. Oh, I already looked at this. I thought the key would go to the lockers, chat. Just like the Bad Badger. Bad Badger's costume is at the very least a two-piece, huh? Okay. Why is it only the head sitting out here? Very good question. I don't know. Photo rally. The whole photo rally. Proto Badger still looks creepy, man. That's cheating. There's only one of each battery in the theme park. You have to work for it. Ugh. I think yeah, the one in the haunted house was the fake one. Why is that a clue? Paint to help us escape. How? How do you expect to use paint to escape? Help in really giant. And how would they look at it? How about we light the paint on fire and send out color smokes? How that doesn't work like that. Okay, now let me look at the door. I think the door is the last thing to look at. There must be another way out of here. Did P mouth tight too. Can we climb up the beam? Things just look like make for a good foothold. She has some nice balance. Did she fall? You're definitely not made for climbing, bruh. Okay, do we have anything to... Somewhere in this room with this key. I'm trying to rub my dick on everything. So this doesn't go with the lockers? Ah! I didn't mean, I keep hitting the wrong buttons. Come on, skippity skip. The kidnapping. You know where the person who kidnapped you went after the key? They locked you up in here. Sounded like they went into the next room and started talking to someone. That kidnapper was talking with someone. Wait, maybe there's something behind the boxes. Like afterthought to the 1 million. Just for 1 million? I feel like you could have milked him for more money. Yeah, and I guess not. There's nothing behind the boxes. And I gotta look at this. I haven't looked at this. Wait, is there something... There's like something down here. Can I move this tarp? Oh. Can we look into... Okay, we can look into... Had an escape tunnel. I wonder if there's a escape tunnel underneath that tarp. Where's the boat with the basement or underground area? Dude, I want to lift up this tarp so bad, man. I bet you it does, but it's like I don't have the significant evidence for it. Ah. Oh, probably, let me look at this hook, I guess. There's even a hook on it to hold it propped up floor panel. Reminds me, did you find something useful? Yeah. Perhaps I may have found a very handy hint. Wow. Just maybe we can use this. Nope. That. We're looking at this. Didn't I just try this? I can't climb this thing. Okay, so now open floor panel to the beam I was tied to. That's the one that we need to do. Let's click on this beam. Nah, I wasn't about to suggest that again. Rather that here's a different person. There's an open floor panel. Wow, who would have thought? Amazing. It's installed because it was being hidden by the tarp. See ya. And then let's look at this. It's gonna be like, oh wow, it's locked. I wonder what we need to do. Sweet fragrance of freedom. Yeah. It's gonna be locked. Wow. Ah, fiddlesticks. I wonder if we can... Because we need to use a tiny key. I like how she becomes a... She's a thief, but she becomes our partner in crime. No pun intended. Alright. She just jumps! Just slipped is all. Bruh, she could have broken her neck. It's really dark and cramped down there, so I really doubt there's an exit. Oh, the ladder is removable. It's removable? Interesting. Okay, I want to do costumes and... Actually, what if we used a ladder in the lockers to get out? Yeah. If the ladder is removable... Are you actually praising me? For giving me an idea. Underground ladder. Yeah, since it's removable... we can use it to get on top of the lockers. Yeah. Let's get out of here. Huh. Where do we come out from? Oh. Huh. Not how I did. It was raining earlier. Nah, my heart was gonna give out, bruh. And my man in black. 98, 99. All 99 members. All 99 members. Sheesh. He totally doesn't look like a bad guy. Favorite value. Named it. Aww. No one is a 2 or 3. Everyone, regardless of age, is number 1. Got it? Okay, I take it back. What a good guy! There's the other soon. Sheena. Wait, maybe she's a bad person. I said my card. They exchanged cards. Proper way for 2 people to show their respect. Sheesh! More. Something about an elite and triple agent from the Republic of Zhenfa. I'm guessing Zhenfa is China. Zhenfa is kind of like China. I've always imagined Zhenfa to be more Singaporean, for some reason. But then Borginia is apparently in Europe. So for us to go from Borginia to Zhenfa to the United States, we took the long way around. The murder that occurred during your flight home. I'm sure it took a while just to arrest one little flight attendant. I'm getting is that if I had been there, no one would have died. I would have solved the entire case, and Agent Hicks would still be with us today. Like a brother to me. Now I'm out to get my revenge. Oh, jeez.
Not so fast.
That was not an objection. That was not an objection. That was a not so fast. Huh. Alright, why don't you go on back to your courtroom now, pretty boy? Why don't you go back to your courtroom now, edgy boy? I don't know, for some reason I was thinking of the Yu-Gi-Oh! What's his name? Yu-Gi-Oh! Millennium Eye user. What's his name? Pegasus? Yeah, Pegasus. Yu-Gi boy! That's the first thing I thought when he said... when he said pretty boy, I was like, edgy boy, like it was Yu-Gi boy. Damn, he hates me. I don't know. Okay, maybe Lane. Yeah, no, I don't think Lane's a bad guy. Maybe Sheena is a bad guy. Disagreeable. It's been a while since I met someone so disagreeable. I imagine he's thinking about Phoenix Wright too. All right, Gumshoe, talk to us. My investigation to be hijacked. I look forward to your next month's salary assessment. About 5 minutes after I made the call, that Wolfman showed out of nowhere. Huh. Nearby band, the bunking. What? Yeah, Mr. Edwards' assistant. I don't recall making you my assistant. I'm Mr. Edwards' assistant. Me! It's been like that since forever. I like Kay. She's funny. How can you say something so serious with that giant grin on your face, pal? Mr. Edward, we got a thief on our hands, sir. She stole my role, sir. Oh, come on, it'll be fun, like musical chairs. You'd better stay fast on your feet. I will not lose the spotlight to you, little girl. Oh, wait, how old is she, anyway? She's 17. Aren't you a bit too young to work on a case? No, and Link's ordered. God damn it. What about this kitty cat? I'll find a clue in here, but I might as well check just to be sure. This brochure is heavy. You know what's inside? It's an emergency water supply for putting out fires. Why? But there's a kitty cat! There's a kitty cat! Aww. I wanted to inspect the cat. Aww. Instantly at ease. Something written here. A soothing 10-minute soothe. Only for $100! Make it so expensive that no one would dare sit on it. Oh! That's actually big brain. Phineas him for a moment. I'm in a hurry to steal just any old thing. Aren't you a bit too young to be a lawyer? Not even a lawyer, she's a lawyer assistant. I mean, she's a prosecutor assistant. Aren't you a bit young to be a prosecutor's assistant? Why, yes, yes I am. Okay, carry on. This creeps me out. Like tire tracks. made any money yet. Okay. Can I move anywhere? Cactus. What's on the cactus? This cactus is a very gracious gift to Gatewater Land from the local police precinct. Gun. They also donated a cactus. Its only purpose is to set the mood. Okay. What about this? Tying up horses. That's cool. We already rounded up all the horses. Okay. Accounted for. Okay. I won't go so far and say I'm impressed just yet. There's a lot of footprints, don't you think? Do we have... Okay. I guess the last thing I can do is talk to Kay. Good question, since we can't do anything. You can let that stop you, I'll even lend you a hand, so let's go. I don't believe I can let someone of an unlawful nature participate in an investigation. We should have a... We should have a cube. We should have a cube. You know those charts that have like lawful good, neutral good, no, lawful good, lawful neutral, no, lawful evil, neutral good, pure neutral, neutral evil, and then chaotic good, chaotic neutral, chaotic evil. We should have a law. I mean, I guess instead of chaotic, we could say criminally good. That would be K Faraday right here. Criminal neutral. That's Shelly the Killer. Criminal evil. I wonder who criminal evil would be. I mean, there's a lot of criminal evils. I mean, I guess everyone who we prosecute is criminally evil. Lawful neutral would be Edgeworth. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I can agree with that. 7 years ago. Wait, Yatagata's only interested in one thing, and that's the truth. It was 7 years ago. 7 years ago, what? There's a vigilante who threw the business world into a panic. Yatagata's. Oh, okay. This how Yatagata's. Why is it always 7 years ago? 7 years ago, Yatagata appeared. 7 years ago, Phoenix Wright lost his attorney's badge. And then 7 years ago, Simon Blackwell was charged with murder. And now it was set forth that the Shonen Corporation was infiltrated without even target noticing. Evidence that was found was sent to the mass media, along with the card with the mark of the three-legged raven. I was stealing the truth. Original Yatagata. That can't be, can it? She would have been 10 years old. Lance, where are you? Hello? Ah, Tim, Mr. Amano. Why does anyone who carries money like that is not a good person? I don't think he's a good person. Manfred and I go way back. One of my own blood, he says. You only need to ask. The company's vast network to send you anywhere at any time. I don't. Knaz Lance Amano. Sorry, my dude, but I believe the 1 million has been stolen. I guess we do have to talk to him. Can I present something? Hey. do something with this. Only by proving demons done no can we become true winners in this world, Miles. Never mind. Kidnapping. What do you have? What do you know about the kidnapping? I mean, you are the victim, but or just a banker, but they too are evil. Yeah, exactly. Incredibly moving. I wish I had recorded him saying that. But not for foolish sentimentality of an old man. Wait, I wonder if... Okay, I think Lance... Okay, here's what I think. I think Lance wasn't kidnapped. He was in on the plot to steal money from his dad. And that daddy talk, he hasn't... Help me, daddy. I think, yeah, no, I think that was just a ploy. That gave it away to me. As I mentioned, I haven't been able to get into contact with our butler, Oliver. Oliver Deacon. A butler named Deacon. That's so unfortunate. He was just straight up born to serve. He gets along so well with Lance, so I thought maybe he would know where my son is. Wait, so talk to us about Deacon. He even serves as Lance's personal private tutor. I haven't seen him. I wonder if he's dead. Okay, so Oliver Deacon. Let's begin our investigation. Even though I holds the authority to head this investigation, we can't allow ourselves to stand idly by twiddling our thumbs. Let's stick by your side through thick and thin. Yeah, I 100% believe Lance was actually the mastermind of the kidnapping. I was about to help Mr. Edgeworth kick out his investigation. I'm now under Agent Lane's direct command. He's all yours. Goodbye, Dick Gumshoe. Carrie, you are now promoted to my personal, to my assistant. You should go home. Your parents must be worried about you. Oh, come on, I finally get to be your assistant and you try to ditch me? So difficult. Besides, sorry too late, you know? Like I said, I've already stolen the position of assistant a while back. I don't want to asserting that. Anyone to notice it's already gone. That's the Yatakarasu's way. You shouldn't be so lightly with things you know nothing about. Fine, whatever, you win. Go ahead and do your little investigation. But the talented Assistant K is going to tag along no matter what you say. You know, it would be nice if she showed up in the game, in game number 6. You know? It's like, I haven't been idle. Goes down to there, sure. Wait. The tire tracks. Yeah, but for the car to leave these tracks, it means that it left during the passing lane. Yeah, it has to be mud. 3 treads. It's a special car. Probably a three tire car. Oh wait, is she gonna take a picture? I feel like there's gonna be an achievement. Ah! Oh my god, it's Officer Meekins. Weren't you fired? Weren't you? Oh wait, he doesn't get fired until later. Right. He gets fired after, he gets fired after, Zach Garmari. Wait, is it Garmari or Gramari? Gramari. Wait, okay, it says true Gramari, but in the in this game they misspelled it. I'm gonna look it up. Ace Attorney investigations Garmari. They misspelled Gramari. Yeah, they completely misspelled Garmari. It's supposed to be Gramari, not Garmari. Not him, no! We met in the courtroom once. Because I'm not a police officer right now. I'm the Blue Badger. I'm creating memories and dreams for kids. Oh my god, I hate him. I'm going to become as big as Detective Gumshoe, sir. Gumshoe, sir? Crackled that kidnappers that escaped, sir. I thought maybe this was my shot at making detective, sir. I just rushed on drilling in. But when I got here, there was a sea of people already, and I couldn't spread my trademark friendliness and joy to anyone. So why are you in that outfit? I'm in good spirits. It's also to hide the fact that I'm an officer on the trail of a kidnapper, sir. You know, that's actually pretty smart. It's such an honor. Oh, I didn't mean to. Okay, so what have you found then? Sir, for about 1 little hour. Oh, that time I woke up from being knocked unconscious. I've been here ever since, sir. Up to me can solve the kidnapper's escape. However, sir, I must tell you I didn't see a thing, sir. What? But I know you will, sir. Bruh. No, you tell me. Hi, Isaiah. How are you? Blue Badger's and getting into it, sir. I patrolled the park all the while wearing this costume. About 1 hour ago, I came over here, sir. I haven't seen any suspicious-looking people this whole time, sir. But I did see a badger, sir. A lone blue badger. What? Okay, wait. I did see suspicious looking people. I'm sneezing and spent 20 bucks on a pizza that I don't like. Aw, that sucks, man. What's wrong with the pizza? It has to be this one. Because it's only there's only one of each of the 4 family members, and he said there's another blue badger while he's the blue badger.
Take that!
It's cheese and Tabasco. What? What kind of pizza is that? Kinda, I don't like Tabasco. Yeah, it's not for everyone. It's a bit smoky. The flavor's a bit smoky. Yeah, if you take a look at this, what you saw was not supposed to happen. Marks only have only one of each badger. Sad boy hours in here? Yes, we are having sad boy hours in here. Hello, Yan. I hope you're doing well. What? Sir? Then what would that mean that there are 2 blue badgers walking around? But why? What? Maybe one of them's a kidnapper. Do you have anything? Costumes, second blue badger. I wonder if I can connect these. Yeah, I knew it. Saying that shouldn't exist. Clearly the true identity of the person underneath is one of the kidnappers. Yeah, Kay! The person wore a costume to get away. Thank you, Kay. Wait, Kay's actually pretty smart, guys! Let's go! Oh, also, precisely. After all the costumes when missing from the storage area are... What the? Why is my controller not working? Hello? A blue badger, proto badger, and a bad badger. There we go. So there are 3 phony badgers running around the park somewhere, huh? Exactly. And there's normal Tabasco. The perimeter is scorpion Tabasco. Ew! I'm sorry. Why? Hi, I got you now, vile criminals. I think kidnappers would have better sense to try hiding in these. Lighten up, well, yeah, I was only joking. I don't really think the criminals would be hiding there right in front of 2 officers. I certainly hope not. Good. They could just let me through. Oh no, they wouldn't let me through. I feel bad only eating the center of the pizza? No. Is it possible for you to, very hot pepper? Which I was being healthy near, it was just passing rain. That's why the ground has already pretty much dried up. Those are some nice footprints. Follow them and we can find out where the kidnappers went. Supposed to be able to stop them because of their muddy shoes. It won't be that easy. Look carefully. There are quite a few different sets. Yeah, exactly. Don't know which one belongs to which. We don't know what kind of shoes they were wearing. I wonder if we can look at. No, we can't. 3 bites out of each side. One of those things. Oh, we've already read this. Never rode one in my life, but I have an Asian friend who was born in the year of the horse. Non sequitur. What do you mean? I love non sequiturs. That's like me in a nutshell. I'm pretty sure we've already read all this. I wonder... Cactus farm at the precinct before. Can we talk? Wait, let me talk. Can I talk to her? Okay, never mind. Maybe it's not important. Okay, store water in a barrel under blazing hot sun. When we go bad, well, that weird. You don't care about how it tasted. Maybe they really like the strange taste. Okay, hold on. Do we have any logic to... Yeah. Now that we know the kidnappers are wearing badger costumes, we could follow badger tracks. Then shoe prints, we need to follow the paw prints of badgers. It's time to go badger hunting. Is that it? Is there nothing else? Wait. Footprints made by a costume. I think I found them. 2 sets here. Walking off to the west. Just stops. Right towards the stadium. So he's headed east. Towards the stables. I got him. I got one of the culprits. No, I'm not a kidnapper, sir! Bruh. Those long officer meetings, our criminals were each wearing a costume. Came over to the garage for something, that's what I would suppose. If you could step aside, we want to look at the garage, please. Thank you. Ah! Ah! We found a dead body. I've been the first to find it. Now then, who is this man? It's Oliver. Oh, it's a butler Oliver. And Wyatt was here to begin with, yeah. And how long did he how long ago did he die? While one of the kidnappers now a murder victim. Cursory examiner believed this man died of a fatal bullet wound. We just found it. I mean, we've seen dead bodies before. Control of this case. I'm not going to be able to have a real autopsy done on the victim. I'm no doctor, but say what I can piece together myself. There's 2 gunshot wounds, one in his abdomen, one on his shoulder. He was shot twice. The one is the entry wound, the one on it near his shoulder is the exit wound. Huh. Then it went upwards? It's crazy. It's too clean, so it was moved. He was moved. What about this pendant? Course pendant. It's got an entry feel about it, and it's really pretty. Made of platinum silver. It is worth something after all. Oh, and look, there's something written on the back. Colin Devore. It's a name. Man's name is...
Eureka!
That's, yeah. Colin... His name is Oliver Deacon, but it says Colin Devore. Wait, I wonder... Hold on. Anagram checker. Check. Source text Oliver Deacon and Colin Devore. Check anagrams. It's a valid anagram. Colin Devore and Oliver Deacon use the same letters, so it's probably so it is the same name. So the real name of Oliver Deacon is Colin Devore. Yeah. Okay. Mystery solved. I think we've hit upon an important piece of information. Wow. Who is she? Lance's girlfriend. Lauren Pop. I'm pretty sure Pops is making a joke of her ring pop. Gotten that far yet. That's how people are going to see it, so I should just accept it. Got this ring as a present from Lance. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, she's dating a man-child. a cartoon character. An anime character. I've been getting in contact with Lance lately. Get really worried. And then I heard about the kidnapping, so I came here. Has he been kidnapped? We don't know. Yes. I can't believe you didn't throw it away. I wonder how you're doing right now, bruh. I wonder if she killed the Oliver Deacon. You brought it to see you over the radio. I'd say you really should have called. I heard you found something very intriguing. I have nothing to hide, Agent Wang. It's exactly what you see before you. I'll take it from here. Yeah, that guy's really dead! Wow! You're waiting for an invitation. Hurry up and detain the suspect now. What? Is it you're coming with us? What? Sir, I had nothing to do with it, sir! Don't you think you're being a bit rash? Do you have any good reason to suspect Officer Meekins? You prosecutors, it's your job after all. Like I said earlier, the crime scene isn't as forgiving as your precious courtroom. That's so stupid. Is he fucking stupid? That's also precisely how you unnecessarily arrest innocent people. Nonsense. There's no such thing as an innocent person, so you're telling me you're a bad person? Too bad you don't call the shots around here. Oh, yeah. You would arrest a man on false charges without even conducting an investigation. Yeah, what a... Every pack has its own rules. If you can play by their rules and come out on top, that is a true victory. Alright, I'll give your beloved laws a fair shake. I'll show you just how much investigating I've done. Oh my god, we're gonna argue. I've seen a lot of bodies like the one being carted off in my time. I can say he was shot in a single glance, but even you figured out that much. With your current gun laws, it's not exactly easy to get your hands on a gun. Not unless you're a member of the law enforcement like Officer Meekins, isn't that right? He's dumb. He's really dumb. Criminals have a saying, beware of the wolf. Because in my language, Lane means wolf. And you don't mess with me or my pack. Same if also its father is my honorable ancestor Langzi. He's so dumb! He has a whole scroll with it, too! Which a lot of criminals away thousands of years ago. Exchanges his crew during using his philosophies. That makes your story about as believable as a fairy tale. Yeah, exactly. Anything wears down and breaks over time. Do you really believe something as ancient as that can be applied to today's world? Okay, I mean, we're fighting it. My body is carted off in my time. I can say he was shot in a single glance, but even you figured that out much, right? Current gun laws is not exactly easy to get your hands on a gun, not unless you're a member of the law enforcement like Officer.
Hold it!
It would have. You need to study that. Every child already knows. Sheena, the Federal Firearms Restriction Act. Firearms Restriction Act. I hear it's not easy to get a gun these days.
Hold it!
If that's the case, there are plenty of other officers who might be potential suspects. You're not seriously going to arrest each and every one of them, are you? I've already looked into everyone's house here. Other than officers, I know no one else's weapon has been fired. How did you check? That's because each and every one of my subordinates is extremely capable. Take more than a few minutes to conduct the entire investigation. Then check him right now. I lost my guns. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god! How could you be so stupid to lose your gun? If you lose your gun, just don't be a cop. How are you a cop and lose your gun?
Objection!
Oh my god, I'm about to have a I'm about to have a coronary. While you were looking, did you not think to yourself that was a little too clean? Ah, yeah! So you did notice it. Do you really want to claim that Officer Meekins, killed him? Because this isn't the crime scene. Because if you did think it was a crime scene, then you should probably quit. Don't you think it's weird that Officer was hanging around here in the first place? Weird, how so? Hey, Scott's not even supposed to be in this area, right? What were you doing, neglecting your duties and loafing around here? Oh my god. I really did take a walk, sir. You're a disgrace. How dare you take your pack obligation so lightly? Yeah, exactly. Please, sir. Okay, in the way you did earlier, please, sir. What? Tell us exactly what happened. Like, you can't be that fucking stupid, right? I wasn't assigned to this area, sir. I was told to check every square inch of the main gate area, sir. I also went looking for kidnappers while selling dreams in the blue badger mobile. Why? Caught in my role selling dreams to the children, sir. Where's the... I found myself here in this area, sir. I swear I was chasing kidnappers down while I was being a good dream merchant. I hate him. I hate him. I don't claim him. I don't claim him as a dream entity. Man, I hate him. I hate him so much. So where's the Badger Mobile right now?
Hold it!
Where dreams are collected, innocence drops, and bitterness following nightmares like guilty jawbreakers. Selling those are punished. What? Got caught up in my role selling dreams of children. Hold on.
Objection!
But it's parked inside the garage. How did you not see it? If you were really out there selling dreams with the Blue Badger Mobile until recently, then what is it doing here inside the fucking garage? Dumbass. Just lost track, sir. Lost track of what? Was nowhere to be found. That's when I came back to this area thinking maybe it was a garage down. A likely story. Who do you think is going to buy such a convenient tale as that? Yeah, exactly. Dark and stolen is completely unbelievable, even for a cover story. We can assume the car was used alright to move the dead body. I honestly believe, like, if I didn't know any better that this was a Ace Attorney investigation, then I would have totally believed Lang. We still don't know where the real scene of the crime is. Truth removed. I couldn't care less. How can we find the truth if you don't investigate properly, dumbass? As far as we don't have that kind of time to waste. I think you need to leave. We need to get the body to autopsy if you guys are getting in the way. Another one of my investigations. Hold the actual authority. Conduct investigations here. Interrupting is you, my ignorant little pretty boy. Jesus. Fancy boy, get out of my sight. If you don't, I'll arrest you too. Of course he would. What an asshole. By the way, I would... Oh man, I accidentally... Why did it start? Why did it put me down here? Anyway. Oh my god, it's the blue badger that, There's something even thieves should never steal. You know what that is? Hopes and dreams. I should have done a life. It's too heavy of a burden on your soul to get away with, ever. That's very honorable of you. Murder is the one crime that can never truly be hidden. And then to prove that by my own hands. I've been done handle murder myself. I'm gonna work extra hard. And I still never said she could be my assistant. The best thing you can do is to wear him down. Edward, the stadium. Hurry, sir. This is supposed to be hush-hush, but they found a witness at the stadium. A witness? The jig is up! Oh, wait. Alright, let's look at the witness. Ah, there's a pink badger mobile. So this is the real person. Oh! 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 Emma Sky! Holy shit! I didn't know she would be in this game. 2 years ago, we stood in the same courtroom together as witness and prosecutor. She gone to Europe to study forensics. I can't... Wait, what's the timeline? Emma Sky. Because... SL9 incident, that was when she was young. They reconcile at the end of the first game. 2 years later, that's like immediately at the end of game number 3. And then like 7 plus like 9 years later-ish, right? Investigate crime scenes scientifically. Study non-stop every day to become a top-notch forensic scientist. It's spring break right now, so I thought I'd come back. Okay. Man, I want it. Different color. It's a pink one. In the searing pink model. Okay. I guess we'll talk to Emma. Then you've really grown in these past few years. It's only been 2 years. I know I still have a long way to go. It's super forensic. Oh. I like how Edgeworth is nice to her. That's a great dream. My name is Kay Faraday, and I'm trained to become an unstoppable great thief. Don't think too hard on it. It's not worth the trouble. Sorry, why are you here? So, for spring break, I really wanted to welcome you back at the airport. Go to power plant. I usually track your footprints and I follow them straight to you. Damn. She stalked him. Zing, the footprints light up like an electrified noble gas in a glass tube. And seem more ominous to me than at this very moment. Okay, so are you the witness? Are you not the witness Detective Gumshoe told us about? Well, I did get a call from Detective Gumshoe earlier. He was practically yelling at me, "Mr. Edward needs your scientific doohickeys right now, pal." I'm doing murder, right? Unfortunately. Hi, NB. Ah! It's the pink badger. Badger, get! Badger, 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 badger. Just what did she... Mushroom, mushroom. The badger has something to say to you, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder who's under that badger mask. Ah! No! No! Ah! Not like this. Even Edgeworth doesn't want to see her. No! Why her? Why here? Why now? This old bag! No. Edgy poo. I was trying to tell. I mean, trying to get to you, not saying character, but you couldn't pick up what I was trying to convey to you. It's hard to be direct. I should have just stayed at home. I'm just a pink badger dearie. She may look the part, but I know better than to trust my eyes around this woman. When her name is Wendy or when okay, Miss Old Bag. I knew she would say that. Oh my fuck. What do I care about young whippersnappers like you? Oh yeah, I was just trying to be polite. I'm gonna go where I'm needed. Good at what I do, unlike the youth of today. I got called in all the time to fill in. There aren't enough hands. I've been old enough for my edgy poo. I'm thoroughly dejected right now. Can't see it, here you are talking with two young girls. Men are all the same, doesn't matter how old. You seem to attract all sorts of interesting people, Mr. Edgeworth. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, Kay. We don't speak about Wendy. By all means, do not provoke her any further, please. Please, I beg of you. This person could be the witness. Honestly, I hope she isn't, but I don't think fate is kind to me. I even saw the exact moment it happened. Last time you said that, you were wrong. I don't suppose I can afford to ignore the old bag. Just a little while ago, I saw it happen right in front of me. The moment of murder. Which murder? Being killed right before your eyes? What happened? She's probably gonna talk about a different murder, too, probably. I don't want to look at her. They need to take a short break. I was resting, I happened to glance over and I saw two men facing each other in that area. Suddenly there was a loud gunshot and the person who was shot fell to the ground. It was a very terrifying experience, let me tell you. Okay, wait, hold on. I have a big question. Unfortunately. I have a big question with that testimony. I guess it's not really a testimony, but, I happened to glance over and saw two men facing each other in that area. Suddenly, there was a loud gunshot, and the person who was shot fell to the ground. Okay, what were their positions? Absolutely, that gun made a terrible racket when it was fired. Why would she help someone? Yeah. Honestly, I agree with Old Bag here. Like, why would you go in to help someone when someone has a gun? They're very terrifying, let me tell you. Two men facing each other, you said? They look like your average Joes, completely uninteresting and not worth fawning over. They were so boring that I don't even remember much beyond that. That doesn't help anything. I'm worked up because she doesn't remember any distinguishing features. Just... Found out from the body. That's not new information, so... how do you expect me to remember anything without something to jog my memory? What a jerk. Also presents us with a new problem. So, do you want me to show you something really nice? No, but you're probably gonna show me anyways. What is that? It looks like a phone. Huh? It's projecting something into the air. No, we do have a special gadget. Oh, I hate it now. I hate it now. Recreation of the murder based on the info I put input into the Little Thief. Little Thief is actually meant to be a simulator for me to plan my tests. But I suppose if I used it like this... Let's see. This all is, and the two men were facing each other, and then a gunshot rang out and the victim fell to the ground. Like this. You know what'd be cool? If we use Kay Faraday's gadget with you know, that would be so cool. You know, to use all four gimmicks at once. We do investigation with Kay Faraday. We interrogate people with the Magatama. We catch lies with the bracelet, and then we seek the we do therapy sessions with Widget. That'd be so cool. And then we use logic to count. We use logic for rebuttals. When we're investigating. That'd be so cool. I guess technically, I guess technically Edgeworth's gimmick is his logic, but at the same time, it's not a gadget that he uses, right? He doesn't have an item to use it. It's all in his mind. Find a contradiction, and if you assign something, I've got a Little Thief with me, so you just let me know, okay? Okay, I want to look at... According to testimony, the victim fell to the ground here. That's right, but if that's the case, then we've already found our first contradiction. There's a real scene of the crime. We're missing blood.
Take that!
No contradiction. Yeah, we're missing blood. How did we deduce that the other crime scene was not the real one? We were missing blood. Yeah, there's no blood on the ground here either. The fact that there is no blood here cast doubt on the witness's testimony. Yeah, I saw the victim get shot down. I don't think she's lying? Maybe they were acting out. Why is no blood around the victim's prone body? Tarp! There was a tarp. Alright, oh, they're already done? Wait, we missed the whole... You're telling me we missed the whole True Grammari and versus, what's his face? Maximilian Galactica? And the Gaviners? No! I can't exactly input what we don't know, yeah. That's a fair... Stage was packed up. Why is there no blood? What? I guess not. A victim was killed here, but then why is there no blood? There must be some explanation for this contradiction. Over all the information I've gathered one more time. Wait, okay. Do you have any... I could... I really would have liked the explanation to be that they used a tarp, but it's not that. What about... Okay. Can we use that right here, then? Victim was kidnapper. Was the victim in a costume? Oh! The victim was wearing a costume, so Mr. Deacon was shot while he was inside one of these stolen costumes, and Mr. Deacon's blood will be inside the costume instead of on the ground. But the problem is finding them, since there doesn't seem to any... Wow! I wonder how we can get that! Hey, Emma! Can we borrow the thingy? The footprint anal ISIS? I mean, Emma's guy could tag along too for forensic science. That's right. Put these special glasses on. Oh, damn. Loved by a badger costume, judging by the way the prints layered, those seem to be the newest. The victim definitely was wearing a costume at the time. I'll update little thief simulation parameters. I think I'm gonna end it there like that. I don't know why something else caught our attention. What? What do you... Yeah, please tell us your testimony. Taking a short break. As I was resting, I happened to glance over and I saw two men facing each other in that area. Suddenly there was a loud gunshot. The person who was shot fell to the ground. How could you not recognize a blue badger? Yes, and I believe our best course of action is to compare it with your recreation. Find the contradiction in her testimony. I wonder if I just press her on that. Like, how did you not recognize... Hold it! How could you not recognize one of them blue as a blue badger? Okay. So...
Objection!
This is why we don't like Old Bag. She's like the definition of unreliable witness. The victim was wearing a costume at the time. Furthermore, I have another matter I'd like to inquire about. I'd very much like to know why you failed to mention the costume in your testimony. I'm beginning to doubt if you really witnessed the murder at all. I really did see it. I saw it with my very own eyes. From a seat in the second tier. Saw it right in front of you earlier. That was, you know, an exaggeration. The fishes in the second tier are reserved for hotshot VIPs, which is why I go there now to take a nap. It's hot. The victim's costume from way up there? Well, I know I saw two people. I couldn't really see what they looked like because they were in the stage shadow. Why didn't you say that before? Isn't it what it used to be, you know? Not long ago. Let's go. Let's get away from here as far as we can. So I can change on the random input. Okay. To investigate away. She said that. Do we have anything in the shadow of the stage? That woman's testimony is to be believed. Yeah. Can you recreate the stage? I see my friends are playing. I see my friends are playing Helldivers. Like, Okay. Look, it says Garmary, but it's actually supposed to be spelled Grammary. I'm copying. I'm gonna Reddit Ace Attorney. Ace Attorney, and then wait, Apollo Justice Ace Attorney trilogy character popularity poll went Miles Edgeworth first. Okay, that makes sense. Simon Blackpill's second. That makes sense. Apollo Justice third does not make sense to me. I like how number 4 is Phoenix Wright, and number 6 is Phoenix Wright as Hobo. Naru Hobo and Phoenix Wright showing up. That's hilarious. I got McDonald's instead of eating pizza. Ooh, nice. Okay, wait. Hold on, create post. Playing, Ace Attorney Investigations. I found a little typo in chapter 3. Oh, add flare. View all flares, investigations, duology. Add. It may contain a slight spoiler, I guess. Hold on. Add. Rip the... May they forever be the Garmarys. Oh, oops. Post. Okay. Okay. Back to the game. There's clearly a contradiction here. Come on, it wasn't that hard to see it coming, even for a layman like me. I suppose in any case it's not possible for the killer to have stood in there in that way, because there's a very real stage set up in the spot at that time. Well, in any case, I believe it was on top of the stage, naturally. The killer was standing on top of the stage. What? It should be the other way around. The dead person should be on the top of the stage, because that's how the bullet wound went. Going around messing up my crime scenes. We've discovered that the real scene of the murder is here at the stadium. I was trying to show you my appreciation for all the time you saved me. Who knew that such a strange little toy could recreate a crime scene like that? That'd be what you're looking at. McDonald's. Ooh, McDonald's. I like McDonald's. What kind of McDonald's you get? Now this is a recreation, so what? Knowing that the crimes took place here doesn't let him off the hook. This is a real scene of the crime. Officer Meekins lay in wait for the victim on top of the stage. And when the victim finally showed, he shot him from on high. A new big arch thing? Oh, I've never heard of that before. At least my recreation was on the mark. Little crow girl. I'm the Yatagarasu, the Raven legend. Fortunately, your conclusion has to be testless. I'll see how well it holds up. Ignoring the fact that she calls herself the Yatagarasu. The big version of a Big Mac? Jesus Christ. Victim on top of the stage, and when he shot from on high. Unfortunately, you are wrong about that too.
Objection!
He was shot from below. I should have warned you that our recreation is incomplete. Yeah, you cut in quite unexpectedly after all. You said that the victim was shot by the killer from above. Correct? I hate to break it to you, but that's not possible. Recall Mr. Deacon's body, specifically where the gunshot wounds were located. Actually, I didn't get that. But look. Oh, well then. The bullet entered Mr. Deacon in his abdominal region and exited his right shoulder. This is more consistent with an angle shot from beneath the victim. Yes, our recreation had the victim being shot at an angle from above. Like, you're discounting your own conclusion? No, I wasn't finished making the killer and victim's locations. The looking at the killer were wrong. I see what you're trying to say. I believe the killer and the victim were swapped. There's the victim who was on top of the stage, and the killer was on the bottom. That's such a neat gadget. If this is what happened, and also explain the positioning of the gunshot wounds. But then what about the footprints? Since footprints don't lie, we can assume then that the night killer also wore a costume. Judging by the fact that both killer and the victim were wearing costumes, I'd say it was a killing between the two kidnappers. That would be the most natural conclusion. Wouldn't you agree, Agent Ling? But then that still puts Meekins on the hook still. But that alone doesn't clear Officer Meekins of the crime, exactly. I ask that you take another good look at the tire marks over there. The 3 marks are indicative of the Blue Badger mobile. The story Officer Meekins told about that shop and the 2 wheels getting stolen was just a lie. He drove the Blue Badger mobile here and committed the murder. Then he used the car to move the body to the garage in the Wild West area. Well, do I have any proof that it wasn't? Body with the car? The way he did it. 3-tire tread marks are really telling. However, is the Blue Badger mobile the only thing capable of creating such a pattern? Maybe it's a different blue mobile? Tire marks over there. Tire marks are indicative of the Blue Badger mobile. Wait, what do I have on hand as evidence? The story offered me a shop on wheels getting stolen was just a lie. He drove the Blue Badger, committed the murder. Then he used a car to move the body garage in Wild West. I want to know about this. There are other ways the body could have been moved. Yeah, but I want to see what he has to say about it. Blue Badger-mobile and Mr. Deacon's body were in the garage. I'd say that's proof. In that case, that would be the only logical conclusion. However, my experience tells me that the truth is usually not so easily found. There's some sort of problem with Agent Lang's statement with regard to that scene. He's telling me that. He's not very telling. However, is the Blue Badger-mobile the only thing capable of creating such a pattern? I don't think this is important, but let me click on it. You have no imagination? Did you ever think that maybe people want to have their loved ones always nearby? You know what? More than wearing flashy accessories, I'd rather be engraving my name into every treasure I can find all around the world. Okay, so it has nothing to do with that. So we're... Wait, hold on. Can I look at this?
Hold it!
I'm gonna have to press on everything. The tire marks, the ones there behind the stage. What? Up until now by various pieces of stage equipment. As for when they were made, they must have been made after the rain had begun to fall. Probably around the same time as when the killer's footprints were made. Fine, some of that Blue Badger-mobile probably got pretty muddy because of that. Wait! That... Wait, if he asserts that it's, muddy. If it asserts that it's muddy, then it's wrong. I see no reason to drag them into this just to complicate things.
Hold it!
I don't know which one to press on. That's why I'm present on. Officer Meekins committed the murder. That's not consistent with how the Blue Badger-mobile looks like. Sorry, Agent Lang, but that's an impossible tale. And why is that? Those tire marks could not have been left by Officer Meekins' Blue Badger-mobile. One look at the car would have told you so. What proves that the Blue Badger-mobile had never been to the stadium? The tire itself! Good look at the tire. There's not a single dollop of mud to be found on it. If this car had come to the backstage area and left those tire tracks, then the lack of mud on these tires stand out as very peculiar indeed. Then how do you explain the tire tracks, genius? Hey, I got it. What about Miss Oldback's pink Badger-mobile? Don't be ridiculous. I was sleeping the entire time in the second-tier seats. Indeed, I believe we can rule her out as someone related to the crime. However, there's yet one more roving store, as I recall. Oh, you mean the Proto Badger? That's right, there was one more parking space inside that garage. And it proves the existence of a Proto Badger-mobile. Agent Lang, I suggest you find this Proto Badger-mobile post-haste. There must be still some sort of incriminating evidence in it. Hey, did you hear something? Hell. I bet you this is a guy pretending to be kidnapped. Help me. Is that Lance? We found our kidnapping victim. Where were you all this time? Wild West with kidnappers. He was in the room next to us, using underground, and got lost. The kidnappers. Nah. Escaped wearing costumes. No, I didn't see their faces, but two. One was a woman. Huh. Wait, those are how the glasses are formed? I thought those were scars. I didn't notice that he had a lack of scars without that. Oh my god. Are you going to get out of my front seat, or am I going to have to get rough? Come on, Mr. Edgeworth, let's go. Oh, no, not you. You're a very important witness for my case. I'm about to let you get away with that easily. Don't count on me to testify, because I won't, not for you. That's right, I won't either. You hear me, you young whippersnapper? Oh my god. Hey, calm down. There's no need for all this hostility. I just want you to take a statement from each of you. I'm not going to rough either of you up, I give you my word. Come on, fair maidens, what do you say? Will you cooperate? She says, the passage of time is but a fleeting moment, and Lady Anne is young forever. No, please, Please, take her away from us. I mean, there's really nothing we can do, Emma. He has the higher jurisdiction, I guess. Alright. And that'll be it for today. We're gonna raid out. Alright. Today is the 25th. And last month we raided Stren, Picoyin. When's the last time we raided Zion? 26? You know what? That's a good time. We'll raid Zion today. Alright, here's our raid message. If you are subbed, here's the alternate raid message. Copy, paste it on your screen. Give her your love, support, and all that positivity. I hope everyone has a great day, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. And as always, please remember to take care of yourselves. And I will see you all in the next stream. Thank you so much for the raid once again, Fluffhead. And thank you so much for the new follows. Thank you so much for the follows on Monday. I appreciate you. I'll tweet it out in the shoutouts. And I appreciate you. Alright. Bye.